All right, welcome everybody. Sorry, I was a little slow on the draw there. Yeah, welcome. My name is Chem Richard. We're live on Twitch.tv and also on YouTube.com at /Chem Richard. Hold on. So there's a thing I was so busy doing some other stuff that I forgot that I had to do other stuff, which is like go live on stream. Hold on, let me do this. Let's see. Hajabami. All right, let's click on this. Remember her. Okay. And then, so let's see. I decided, which is probably dangerous, but I actually just updated my drivers on my gaming PC because we are going to be checking out a new game today called Cronos New Dawn. Thank you, Bloober Team, for the review copy. Let's see here. Zyphon says audio alert didn't play. Which one? Oh, that's because yeah. So Tangia. That's part of the reason, also another reason why I removed, what is it? What was I gonna say? Yeah, TNG alerts won't play, on certain scenes, I guess, if you will. So, for instance, if I do, let's see, if I do this...
Stupid horse penis.
And then that, none of those will actually play during my countdown, and I do that on purpose. That's something that was a bit of a point of contention with the previous setup for sounds. You know, they could just be played through my bot. People would start spamming sounds all throughout the intro video, countdown, and all sorts of stuff. And I know that could be fun, but I think I have it set where it doesn't play during the intro anymore. Hey, Kevin, I saw Kirilenko play this game. I can get purred hard.
This is the way.
It can get purred hard, pretty hard. Can't wait to see you try it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there was, okay, cooler. I think I got the gist of it. Oh, Lyric, okay, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, this game just officially came out, was it today? Or no, yesterday. I don't know. But yeah, people with premium access had earlier access, and I actually I've had it installed for a while now, a couple days, but we were wrapping up some of the No Man's Sky stuff. It still took my cap coins. Yeah, that's because, so the way, hopefully this will be helpful in the future, is try not to play stuff during the intro because it will not actually play the effect. There's no way for me to actually let people know that through the channel coin, or channel currency. Exactly. So because I have no way to tell people that, I could just enable it, but then again, people be spamming sound effects throughout all the intro stuff, which I kind of don't want anymore. So what was I gonna say? Well, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. I do try to, sometimes I do that though. As soon as like I go live, I start playing people's effects because they're trying to play them during the intro, and I specifically, I'm pretty sure, have it set where they don't play during the intro anymore. So. All right. Yeah, it's because Channel Points is inherently a Twitch system, but Channel Points also talk to Tangia. In order for those to play through Tangia, it has to be the scene like that I'm on right now, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I guess just for future reference, yeah, sounds won't play during the intro. So. Let's see. Don't forget, not a great way to start off your chat for today. So we'll call that strike one, swing and a miss, baseball style. Hopefully you can try again. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. So yeah, I kind of put it into an informal vote yesterday. Well, I guess it was a formal vote yesterday because I have both Hell Is Us and then also Cronos New Dawn, which are both supposed to be kind of horror games. If you are. Thank you, Dovikin. Yeah, I'm doing well today. It's busy. This has been even after Twitch drops ended, it's been a busy week. Woo, gosh, man. Yesterday I had like two different meetings, and I was talking to one of my partner reps. And then today, same thing. I had two different meetings today. So, Zyphon says, wearing your brown shorts then? I'm wearing shorts at all? Interesting. Welcome, Matt. Hello. All right, let's see. Click on this, click on this, click on this. Let's see. Hey, big O, little 7. That's right. All right. Okay. By the way, just a reference very quickly. I was still working on this when I realized I was like 5 minutes late for stream, but they're on my Discord. Hold on. Let's see if we can pull this up now. on my Discord. I now have a September section underneath, you know, alerts, typical stuff like alerts and updates. But yeah, it's a bad game suggestions, good game suggestions, and sub goal suggestions. So if we unlocked one of these sub goals where it's I really should have reversed these, but it's like, yeah, chat at 1300, chat picks the worst games to play for at least 3 hours, and then 1600 is chat picks classic or throwback games to stream for 3 hours. And again, I have a 12-hour marathon stream that we'll have to do during September at some point. We'll have to figure that one out. It can't be this weekend because I got stuff going on this weekend. I might be streaming as well this weekend, so we'll have to plan for that ahead of time. But yeah, anyways, on the Discord, as you can see, I've got bad game suggestions and good game suggestions. Feel free to, yeah, so Zyphon just suggested SimCity 2000, yeah, whatever you think. So it would be, so the concept would be classic games, previously streamed games, or throwback games, if you will, with, you know, of course, one notable exclusion, which I mentioned in my Discord, which I think you can see right there. But yeah, so if you have suggestions, also I have a channel that I created to suggest sub-goal suggestions, because you can see it jumps from 2,000 to 2,500, and we might actually hit 2,000, so I'll have to come up with some more incremental ones. So if you have some fun things that are things that I could feasibly do, or that, you know, we could do here on the channel or otherwise, feel free to suggest them. Again, the way this is going to work is I'm going to take all your suggestions, and we are going to kind of have like a bracket vote kind of system. And or I'll let people basically vote, maybe through, oh yeah, what we can do is if we could take like 10 suggestions, and then people can, I'll have like, you know, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, people can just vote for one of those. So we can only take like 10 suggestions. Let's see. Zyphon says a 24-hour stream. Yeah, maybe the 2400 goal could be a 24-hour stream. I've never done a 24-hour stream. I have to be honest, I'm not sure I could pull one of those off anymore. I'm a little older now, you know, it's a little older, like, you know, I'm 21, I guess. Drones are weak in E-Frontier. I killed 3 of them. Oh, okay, gotcha. Tila, thank you for continuing your gifted sub. Thank you for that. So, all right, but anyways, yeah, thank you for tuning in. Let me do this. I still haven't rebooted my game PC since I installed the new driver. I picked a bad time. I was like, oh, you know, it's about 30 minutes before the stream. Let me try to install the new driver, create some new categories on Discord, finish up some conversations. Oh, look, it's 4:05. I'm now late. So, welcome to the world of attention problems. Yeah. Dovikin says, where do you even find SimCity 2000? It might be on Steam, but if it's not on Steam, there's a good chance it's on GOG. GOG is very, very classic game friendly, plus they actually go through the effort of making sure classic games that you buy through them will run on modern systems. So GOG is run by CD Projekt Red, notable for having made The Witcher and Cyberpunk games and other stuff. Yeah, I was about to say, if it's not on Steam, it's probably on GOG. GOG is basically functionally like a video game museum where you can still buy classic games. Let's see, SimCity 2000 is one of the best games ever. Well, there we go. That might be a front runner for when we hit chat picks classic throwback games. So we're only 53 subs away from that goal, and then unfortunately we'll be less subs away from chat chooses custom pizza plus live taste test. That one's gonna be kind of probably that one's gonna be rough. I already know off the top. Yeah, SimCity. Yeah, so anyways, get your suggestions in. Please keep the discussion there. If someone's like, hey, post a game that someone loves, it's like, oh, I didn't like that game. You know, here's 15 reasons why I didn't like this game. Those channels are not for that. It's just for suggestions, so try to keep the discussion to a minimum, because I'm gonna have to build an Excel spreadsheet with all the suggestions, and then maybe the mods and I will take the we'll do a review and put like the top 10, and we'll let people vote on those, and we could probably play like at least 3 of those in a stream. But if we do a marathon stream, we might be able to stream even more. Reticulating splines. You can also probably find it as freeware on old games. Yeah, some old games they were so old or so small file wise they will actually run in browsers. I've played some older Nintendo games just literally in my browser because they could just run on a browser now. Yeah, 11 years in a row. Ooh, I'm glad somebody updated that command. Okay. All right, well, let's do this. Okay, I'm logging into my PPC. So yeah, man, 11 years on Twitch. Unbelievable. Also later, just like we've done a couple times this week, we also do have a sponsored segment for Demon Ex Machina Testicular Edition. Or no, Titanic Scion, I think it's called. So it's the sequel to the original Demon Ex Machina, and that came out just today. So we'll be doing a promoted segment for that later. I'm actually kind of interested in checking it out, which I should be, because it's promoted. No, I mean, in general. You know, sometimes I stream games, I'm like, is it going to be good? For instance, like Darkest Dungeon 2. I streamed Darkest Dungeon 2, and I never thought I would be super into it. It's actually pretty good. You know, I mean, I could see where the first game was very popular. Apparently, some diehard Darkest Dungeon 1 fans didn't like the sequel and kind of poo-pooed a lot. But after never playing the first one, the second one actually seems really good. So, yeah, even after our sponsored segment, it's actually, I was surprised. It's actually really good. Actually, in a way, that's the kind of game. That's the kind of game where if I had, say, like a Steam Deck or something, I would love to play that on a plane. Some kind of you know, like a mobile gaming system. That I bet that game runs very well on it, and it would just be a good game. Because I'm not a big fan of, say, like first-person shooters or anything on console controller type stuff. But that would be a very, very good. Yeah, just, you know, next thing you know, 3 hours goes by and you're landing. Added a game to Discord. Is it what I think it is? I know, man. I'm sorry, man. I still need to get to it because it's got Twitch integration and everything, right? If it's the one I'm thinking of. Hold on, I gotta log back into Discord. I just rebooted my PC. Hey, Clutch, welcome. Hello, welcome. 1969, yes. But yeah, feel free to literally suggest whatever you want. You can do multiple suggestions. Maybe don't suggest like 100 different games, because then other people was. Damn you, Matt! I was wrong. Gosh, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, God, that would be horrible. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about when I say vote for, like, suggest terrible games. Yeah, hold on. Oh, I missed it. Where is the thing? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Britney's Dance Beats. Golly, that would just be suck ass. Wow. Gosh. Yeah, I'll have to. Like I said, we'll take some suggestions, and we'll have to whittle it down to like maybe the mods top 10, and then we'll let chat vote on which games I actually have to play. God. Oh no. I agree. God. See, that's what I'm talking about. We're talking about like sub goal, you know, like worst. I should have inverted those. I put chat picks the worst games to play first instead of, like, you know, good games. So I should have reversed those, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh, maybe Badger. Yeah. So let's. It's kind of a stream meme, but also kind of genuinely how I feel about it. I feel that Britney Spears is basically a no talent hack who had so much money thrown behind her career that they basically bought her ability to be famous or whatever. She's not a good singer, but I guess what someone explained to me before, it's like, yeah, Britney Spears isn't a good singer, but she is a good entertainer, and then that's sometimes what people want. You know, they don't care that she lip syncs all her concerts. They don't care that she maybe got a boob job at some point or whatever. I don't know. Nobody cares that she looks like she narrowly avoided fecal alcohol syndrome and somehow made a singing career out of that. You know what I mean? I'm not willing to be kind here. So anyways, it's been kind of a meme ever since I brought up years and years ago that I thought she was a hack, and so many people are like, no, her music's so good, she's so talented. It's like, my fucking ass, you know? Anyway, so pardon my language, but so anyways, yeah, so that's a perfect suggestion as a terrible game to suggest. So anyways, there is that. But yeah, so feel free to put stuff on there. We'll put these on a Scabro says my summer car. So yeah, I actually did stream my summer car in the that's why I put on
What's your profanity?
I know, sorry, I normally don't swear on the channel, but she really is terrible. So bad game suggestions, good game suggestions, and sub goal suggestions. Like if there's new sub goal suggestions, like a 24-hour stream. Like I said, man, I don't know if I could do it. Whew, that would be a tough one for me. Okay, I'd have to stream like, I don't know, like Minesweeper for an hour. So, anyways, I am outraged, yes. Tell us how you really feel. I don't know, it's like I said, what's made my affinity for the dislike of that person is because it was just a simple thing in the beginning, and over the years it snowballed into chat trying to work it into streams and like work it. It's like, oh, we need a Britney Spears command. I'm just like, no, stop it, and it just got worse. It's called the Streisand effect. The Barbra Streisand, very famously, she kept telling paparazzi paparazzi to stay away from her house and stay away from her period and blah, blah, blah. And all that did was make paparazzi and photographers and jerks you want to focus even more on her. I think it was specifically about her house. Like, she kept telling, you know, like, paparazzos to stay away from her house. Meanwhile, like, people are flying helicopters, taking photos of her home, and it's like, what is Barbara Streisand hiding? What does she not want us to know? So it's called the Streisand effect. Just like the Mandela effect is called the Streisand effect. So it's when you want people to not do something, it just makes them want to do it more, especially when it's like comes to public figures or whatever. So yeah, just yeah. But yeah, it had the opposite effect. Yeah, there's people. That's a great way a thing to become or do to become famous. Is there's the Streisand effect. There's the Mandela effect, which came into being because so many people thought that Nelson Mandela was dead when he wasn't actually dead. Or they were people were convinced that they read he had his obituary in the papers and his death was announced on the news, and it just never happened. It was dubbed the Mandela effect. Then there's also the Howard Stern effect, where it's the same thing, where it's like he is a hilariously terrible individual, but for all the vulgar humor and jokes and porn stuff and things that he's done on the radio. And they did studies and found that people who are fans of his would maybe listen for like an hour or two, but then people who genuinely didn't like him would end up listening for much more than people liked him did, because they would get so upset about what he would say that they would keep listening just to see what he was saying next, or just to hear what he was saying next. So yeah, so like the Streisand effect, the Mandela effect, the Howard Stern effect. I guess on this channel it's the Britney Spears effect. The more people post about that nincompoop, the angrier I get, which makes people want to post it even more. So yeah, anyways, the Captain Richard. Well, the Captain Richard effect is getting people to hang out with a bearded weirdo on the internet. It's like they don't want to, but for some reason they do. So anyways, yes. All right, well, anyways, there is that. Like a Robogina. Wait, what? U.S. forces, what? What the heck? Yeah, she tried to get Barbara Streisand tried to get a pic of her house removed from the internet, thereby bringing attention to it. Right, it had the opposite effect of what she wanted, and that's why it's now called the Streisand effect. It's basically, whatever celebrity happened to first. So yeah. But yeah, the Mandela effect it's weird when something about you and your life becomes weirdly intriguing to people. It almost seems like you have like your name, the effect appended as a I don't know, like a surname or not a surname, but you know what I mean. Yeah, the Captain Richard effect, where people get drawn to this channel for reasons unknown. That's what the helmet from Cronos looks like. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, the Robogina, right. Yeah, but nobody knew she was living there, but she sued the newspaper, and so the story starts, and then everybody knew where her house was. Yeah, so very, very famous. All right. Oh, gosh. Sorry, I had I was supposed to be dieting. This morning, I just had I had a banana, but then for lunch, I was like, God, I can't help it. I really want one of those Sonic. Sonic has these like pretzel sticks now, like a big pretzel stick, and I was just like, oh God, I had one yesterday, and I was like, I want another one. So I went and got another pretzel stick and some and a chili cheese. They had like these like junior chili cheese burritos that I like. So it's like I didn't get a lot, but it's still not good for you. You know what I mean? Well, thank you, Dovakin. I appreciate that. What were you saying about streaming MSC? Mystery Science Cartographer? Wait, what? Let's see. Does the Cronos helmet have a vibrating function? I don't know. Is it kind of like a portable glory hole? Yeah, soft pretzel and queso is an awesome combo. Yeah, it's and they have it for like $2 right now, and it's just so good. It's kind of like Auntie M's pretzels. Have you ever had those in a shopping mall here in the United States or otherwise? It's not done like a Bavarian pretzel. It's done just like a American fast food style pretzel. And so Sonic does those, and they're really good. I can't help it. Oh, what were you saying about streaming My Summer Car? Yeah, I actually have streamed My Summer Car before, Scabro, but yeah, if we put up for vote and people are like, hey, so that was the concept of, oh, I don't have it on the screen. That was the concept of, pick a classic or throwback stream. So it could be like an old school game like Nintendo or Sega era, or it could be a game that I've already streamed that you want to see come back to the channel. Like I said, there's one notable exception that is excluded from those, from that possibility. That is a diet technically. Well, yeah, the concept of calories in versus calories out is more or less what dieting is supposed to be, right? You know, you kind of change your eating habits, but bar none, the biggest aspect of it is the concept of calories in versus calories out. When you have a little excess doughiness, blubber, or whatever, it's because you've had too many calories in and not enough calories out. You know, you're supposed to have like an acceptable, you know, marginal possible level of fat that's okay. But yeah, when you start notice like when your body starts jiggling, that means your body is storing more fat than it needs. And you know, the only way to stop doing that is to have less calories in, more calories out, which of course means exercise. You know, walking, jogging, lifting weights, banging, so do some jumping jacks, other things you like to do. But yeah, you know, it's a very, very simple concept. But the problem with that is food is good. You know, food is very good. Like I said, I got one yesterday and then I got another one today because it's like, look, I specifically had a very light breakfast because I was like, I want to go get more pretzel sticks. I only had one. There's a German restaurant I like that has pretzels, beer, cheese as an appetizer. Well, yeah, that's very typical for German restaurants. It's just kind of common fare. Just like, you know, you might get an appetizer, hot wings or something in the United States. You know, a big shareable pretzel. You know, get and maybe some dips and stuff. Yeah. You put the thing in the thing and go to town. Yeah, exactly. You know, just hot dude on dude. I mean, cooler on dude. And I mean, it's just whatever you're into. Cooler, it's fine with me. Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. Don't post those suggestions here. You have to post them in Discord because chat, you know, we get 1,000 lines of chat every day. I mean, literally, sometimes we'll have like 2,000 lines of chat in a stream, which is awesome, but, you know, it does mean things get lost in chat. So if there's things you want to suggest, either bad games or good games, I was going to suggest for bad games, like, say, like the Gollum game, I would, even though it's apparently terrible, it would be a good suggestion. I don't know if maybe I can put that in there as well. Anyways, because I actually kind of wanted to play it, even though I know it's a terrible game. So yeah, Steven. Hey, welcome, Steven. Hello. Yeah, man. I hit 11 years. What was it? Yeah, I hit 11 years on Twitch September 1st. So yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I've got a September sub goal that we're doing some silly business there, but I mean, it's only day 5 and we're already almost halfway through. Actually, we are halfway through the goals, so I got to come up with some more goals. So, yeah, got us. Welcome. All right, good games. I'll post it. Yeah, so again, I mean, literally post whatever you want. Just maybe don't post like 50 games, whereas one person might post one and then they get, you know, their suggestion flies by. Think of games that you either really love or really hate. Also, for Steven, Shanghai 6, please do go check out Stack Up. Stack Up is a 401c charity, mostly kind of centered around gaming and military. So if you're like you're active duty or you're a veteran or otherwise, they have some support options there. You can maybe request a supply drop, or not. Oops, not a supply drop. Well, you know what I mean. They support active duty military and veterans through the power of gaming. Feel free to check them out at, is it 501? I thought it was 401. I always get that mixed up. But, yeah, anyways. But yeah, go check out Stack Up. Type in ! Stack Up in chat. And, yeah, man, it's been 11 years. Also, Steven, are you going to be at TwitchCon? I just bought my plane ticket for TwitchCon. I already got my hotel. I got my badge stuff all straightened out, so... Yeah, that group doesn't exist anymore, so you can play around with the words now. I know. I was about to say. I remember. It's like, oh, it's kind of like I need to have an operation where there's going to be a supply drop involved. Okay. All right. Cool, man. Like I said, every year I'll be sure to swing by, see if I can grab you, maybe touch you a little bit, get my fingers in there. All right. Yeah, man. 11 years. 11 years I've been doing this, and it's been 5.5 years, a little over 5.5 years that I've been doing it full time. So why these folks, kind folks, put up with me is a good question. Okay. All right, but we are going to do some Cronos New Dawn today. Thank you, Bluebird team, for the review copy of the game. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into that. I've already been live for, I was like 10 minutes late today as well. So let's see. Hopefully, I just installed my new driver, so hopefully that doesn't throw a wrench to the works. I was throwing caution to the wind, trying to update my drivers in the middle of the stream. Again, thank you to everyone who hung out during caution to the wind, trying to Thank you to everyone who hung out during Twitch drops for No Man's Sky and also No Man's Sky content in general. We did play through the new content, the new expedition, what have you, so if you want to see that, feel free to check out my VODs at another time. Give him a good game suggestion and bad game suggestion. Oh, what's this? What's this? What is this? Is the Gollum game really that bad? I think I'm gonna put that on the list. Like I said, maybe I'll let the mods vote because we might get like 100 suggestions. Obviously, I can't stream 100 games, even if we did do a 12 or 24-hour stream. So we're gonna have to like basically create a short list and then let people vote on that short list. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Gollum game, Andy Serkis did not reprise his role as Gollum, and the Gollum voice actor, in my opinion, is okay, but not great. And then apparently the game was just, it was just not very well designed. I watched a couple different streamers play it, and it looked like it could be fun if you had never seen the movies or read the books or anything. You're just like, oh, what's this game? So, did you ever play any of the South Park games? I did. I didn't stream them though. In fact, I remember I played through South Park, the original South Park game. And then there was the Fractured Butthole. I was supposed to stream that for Ubisoft, and then kind of, I don't know. It was supposed to be a sponsored stream, but that kind of fell through for some reason, I think. And so I ended up streaming something else, which is a shame because the first South Park game is hilarious. What's that guy who's the BDSM guy, you literally have to travel through his colon in the game, which is terrible. Oh, gosh, I can't remember what that guy's name is. Hey, good, welcome. So, anyway, so yeah, feel free to post those. But yeah, like I said, good game suggestions, like, more like classic throwback, your favorite games. Bad games that are well known for being terrible, and then maybe some sub-goal suggestions as well. Mr. Slave, yeah, exactly. There's a part where you literally have to, like, go through Mr. Slave's colon or whatever it is. It's just disgusting. That game is hilarious. Okay. All right, let's do this. I have been yakking long enough. There is that. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and jump into some Cronos New Dawn. Right meow. Right meandering. I got a lot of games installed right now. Gosh, man, I've got a dozen games installed right now. And so we're going to do double duty today. We're going to be playing some Cronos, and we're also going to be playing some Demon Ex Machina. Anyone here been playing the new Hollow Knight Silksong? That's apparently that had something like, what, 500,000 concurrent players when it launched. It crashed Steam. So hey Jake, welcome back. Triple D says add it to the list. The South Park game. Well, which one? The first one or the second one or the third one? The third one kind of went in a different direction with it, if I'm not mistaken. It was supposed to be like, yeah, South Park Snowball, a snow day or snowball fight. Remember the third episode with Mr. Slade and Paris Hilton? That was messed up. I really like the episode with Britney Spears in it. See, that's probably the only time where I will genuinely say that I liked something that Britney Spears was in. And if you've ever seen that episode, you'll know exactly why. Yeah, it was a very good episode. Thank you, Sir Biff. No, just installed it from Xbox Game Pass. When you say no, just installed it, can you be more specific? But the Gollum game is the Gollum game on Xbox Game Pass? If so, that'll save me $8. So, oh, it's on. Okay, all right. I didn't know Silksong was on Game Pass. That's funny that it crashed Steam, even though it's like, free to play on Game Pass. So. Warren Richard, some are saying this game is difficult. I saw one guy beat it in about 13 hours, so. Chub Timber, yeah, tell me about it, man. Went back to Sonic for lunch today. That's 2 days in a row. I gotta stop that.
Chub Timber.
I had a banana for breakfast, and then I went back to Sonic because I really like their pretzel sticks and their chili cheese Frito burritos. I'm a Brit is my knee band? Yes. All right, let's do this. I don't have any audio. Hold on. Why do I not have any audio? Give me a sec. What is broken now? Let's see. That's peculiar. I started the game, and it's playing through my PC speakers as opposed to my Capture card. What did I do wrong when I set this up? Yeah, Darkest Dungeon was actually surprisingly good. I was a big fan. I could see myself playing that some more, honestly. I'm playing Silk Song, already 16 hours into it, enjoying it so far. Yeah. There was another streamer who I saw on social media said that they weren't into it after playing for only about an hour, and they I guess they started taking some flack. I mean, I could understand it. If you're not into it, you're not into it. But yeah, I guess so many people were just really obsessed with that game finally coming out that yeah, they took a little bit of flack on social media for saying they didn't like it, or more or less saying they weren't into it. Resonate says, I actually don't know anything about this Cronos game. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's a sci-fi, it's a, well, I guess what you say, a kind of a sci-fi horror game. Maybe not, I don't know if it's in the vein of like, say, like Dead Space or the Callisto Protocol, but yeah, it's supposed to be a kind of like a sci-fi horror game. I actually don't know anything about the story, so I'm keen to learn more. Yeah, it says violence and gore, horror, suspense, viruses, blarf. So, man, New Dawn. Survival horror. Okay, really? Is it a type of survival game? It's single player though, right? So, a single player survival game? Now, typically survival games come with a concept of, say, like needing oxygen, water, food, maybe battery or like electricity or things like that. So, Cade says, no nudity, I'm out. Well, look at the helmet. I mean, you have to be the judge there, Cade. It's like, could be worth watching. So, oh, think more like Resident Evil. Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, I guess, I don't know. Like, a survival game is, yeah, it's kind of like where there's certain, do I? That's so weird. Why is the game not playing through my capture card? Hold on, settings. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me show you this. So that's interesting. So the game itself actually has its own selection for output device. Ah, interesting. That's not common to see that. That's interesting. Yeah, not a lot of video games have this, where you can actually choose your audio output device from the game itself. It's a nice touch. Although I will say this, I do wish they had, I like it when they have volume sliders, that they have numerical values. Could be a challenge accepted situation. It's a challenging wank, but you can go for it if you want. A tiny psychic escaped from prison yesterday. The news said there was a small, medium at large. Alright, that's pretty funny. Okay, F, accept. Or you have to let me know if the audio is too loud, too quiet, whatever. Alright, let's do this. New game. Yeah, this would have been a good Halloween game, but yeah, both from Hell Is Us. Oh, Death is a learning experience. Knowing what lies ahead will allow you to be fully prepared next time. So both of these are supposed to be horror games, but it's interesting they released them in September as opposed to October. So...
Listen to the will of those who will not speak. And if the tools are not willing, they will be.
Of course, it's almost... It's very loud. Yeah, sorry, Sticks. Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be so loud.
Operating unit signal loss detected. Lazarus protocol engaged. Welcome, traveler MD3576. Your predecessor has ceased its functioning. It's time to awaken. Commencing standard cognitive abilities 1. your attention. What do you see?
Okay. Let's take a look here. Giant sleeping, animals fighting. Okay, yeah, sorry, I turned it down a lot. Hopefully it'll be okay. Alright, animals fighting.
Animals fighting.
Again.
Rocks Island, ship sinking. Let's go to Rocks Island.
Rocks Island.
Ooh, sounds like a lot.
Again.
Fire spreading, river rushing. Oh, looks more riverish to me. These are what are known as, this is what's known as a Rorschach test, if I'm not mistaken.
River rushing.
Phase 2. Focus your attention. What is your purpose?
To pave the path, to bring them back. It's a rescue mission.
To bring them back.
The family maintains the well-being of its members and of society.
Mother, father, mother, I guess?
Mother.
A mother is the female parent of a child. Mother.
Child?
Child.
Phase 3. Time pressure. Focus your attention. Act solely on your instincts. Everyone's already in place. People.
Okay, togetherness.
Togetherness.
Conflict will always be found in society. Conflict.
Conflict. Alright, society.
Society.
Eternity means the infinite time that never ends. Eternity.
Endless.
Endless.
Dark.
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 Trial completed. Welcome to the vocation, traveler. Your task is to find your predecessor, ND3500. Secure the anchor. Let our work continue.
Might make the subtitles a little
Let
smaller.
the grant you with this relic. It is a ship blade EPH-611. May it serve you all free.
Such is our calling.
Such is our calling. Please step out of the sarcophagus to begin your task.
Two bears high-fiving, yeah. Okay, well.
Please.
Alright, welcome everybody. This is Cronos. Alright, so let me turn all the volumes up. Tell me if the audio is too loud.
Traveler ND3576 initiating the travel log. Triangulating the fallen predecessor's last known location. Commencing search.
Much calling such handgun? Yeah. TL, when are you gonna go to the range, huh? Or maybe whenever I come up, we can go to the range, huh? Do a little pee pew into each other. I mean, no, just with they're at the range together. Alrighty. So okay, so I guess this game doesn't have any difficulty settings or anything like that. So interesting. Settings, gameplay, display, accessibility. Yeah, let me do this. Subtitle fonts. Yeah, let me make it a little smaller. It's kind of big. We'll try that. If that's too small, let me know. I'll make it bigger. Oh, whoops. Oh crap! I just hit default. English on. It's on. Medium color off. Background transparent. Okay, hopefully all this is okay. I think the test was setting the difficulty setting. You think so? The Rorschach test is more about, I don't know, I guess you could say, it's like a psychological test, I guess you could say. Someone's like, yeah, I see two bunnies kissing in a field. It's like, oh, that's cute. It's like, I see atomic bombs dropping inside, you know, a shopping mall. It's like, yeah, call the police. Yeah, so something along those lines. Oh, I got it. I just realized my ammo counter's all the way on the far right, so I gotta be careful here. Also, let's do this. Let me tweak my video just a smidge. There we go. That looks a little better. All right. Well, welcome to pre-Halloween. So far, so good. I think this game was made, Bloober Team. I think they're based out of Poland? So how does this work? Am I just supposed to walk around and look for people? I guess so. In such a case, back instead of accept can solve that. Yeah, minimum VM. There's basically no HUD other than my frame rate counter on the top of the screen, which I'm getting a little under 60 FPS, unfortunately. But, citizens of New Dawn District, do not leave your homes without a pressing need. Watch yourselves and your neighbors closely. Report any alarming symptoms to the appropriate authorities. Report any alarming neighbors' behavior to the appropriate authorities. Strictly comply with all recommended precautionary measures. Stay calm, stay safe, stay strong. It will all be over soon.
Proceeding inside.
So I guess this is some kind of like maybe pandemic of the future caused let's see, I guess I don't have a flashlight, do I? So I'm guessing, hold on. Probably have to shoot that. I want to shoot this. I can't quite shoot that panel. Thing about third-person shooters. All right, let's see. I guess that's not it. It's very dark in here. Look at writings and signs in the environment around you to display their translations. You will know them by their eyes. Okay, probably bad guys. Citizen resourcefulness is key. Don't throw away food. Share with your neighbors. Use your bathwater for cleaning the floor or watering plants. Respect the toilet paper rations. Be sure to stack up your pantry when possible. This is the COVID pandemic, the video game. Hey, how goes the time traveler? Am I a time traveler at Stellarum? I just started the game. Am I a time traveler? Is that a spoiler? Hey, Spooky, welcome. Let's see. Yeah. You're a Cronos, right? Yeah, yeah, I understand the like a chronometer. It's kind of what a watch is essentially. Cronos' time. Yeah. I literally just started, so I have no idea if this is like a time travel game or not. Okay, punch. Stomp. Okay, so. One of these kind of games where it's like you need a flashlight 90% of the time, but only lets you use one 10% of the time. School's out. School is closed. Hope it's forever. Miss Ravinska told us to write every day about what we do at home and how we feel. She didn't say how many words though, so here it goes. I feel better without math class. Haha. Going sledding with Carol and Marcel. Freedom. So the next day, Mom said we can't go out today. Something's going on. Too bad. Carol said he would show me a new cool spot. Guess tomorrow then. Dad brought home oranges. He said Uncle Stefan gave them to him. So strange. Tangy. Guys will be jealous. He was trying oranges. Next he'll be trying guys. Okay. Yeah, if it's dark on stream, just know it's dark for me as well. This whole staying at home stuff is so lame. Mom says it's getting serious because they don't even let Dad go to work anymore. Saw some men doing some weird stuff on our playground too. It's all ruined now. Lots of trucks in it. And sandbags? Bored. Dad is sick and Mom sucks at chess. No Christmas until Dad gets better. I heard explosions at night. There are some people lying outside in the snow. Mom said they were playing with fireworks. Doesn't she know how old I am? I've seen Carol among them. Oh no, his friend died. It's been wasting ammo in a limited resource game. We'll be fine. I didn't know that going into this. Look, you have to understand. I'm going into this totally blind. I didn't watch anyone play this game. I didn't, read into it or anything. So I'm just going into this completely blind. Maybe I should put that in my stream title: blind playthrough. Future COVID. Yeah, that's what it is. There are people still using the toilet paper they bought during COVID out there. You know who you are. Yeah, that's how my parents were, man. Just yeah, they went to go buy some extra toilet paper, but by the time they went to the store, all that was left was like the crappy store brand single ply or whatever it was. They bought like two big dukes of that. I feel sorry for Mom. When we meet in the hallway, she smiles cheerfully, but her eyes are all red. She told me to stay out of Dad's broom because I can get sick just like him. It stinks in here. Mom's gone. She had never left home for such a long time before. I'm getting scared. I know Mom said not to go into his room, but Dad is in so much pain. He's calling my name over and over, and she still hasn't come back. I must help him somehow. Well, this probably ends poorly. Just a hunch. Okay, there we go. So this is so I should think of this as like a almost like a Resident Evil type game, where yeah, resources tend to be pretty limited. How is it so far? Packy McFly, I just started playing about 15 minutes ago, so I haven't really gotten to much other than just the start of the game. Okay. So yeah, I wish I could tell you more, but yeah, I just started myself. Oh, speaking of which, let's see. Sorry, my father sent me a message. Speaking of Dad. Okay, okie dokie. Dirty nerd. Okay, let's see. Oh, I thought this was going to be a cutscene. Okay, we're going to use the old rusty... Yes, okay, so now that I'm actually playing it for, like 10 minutes or so, yeah, it's starting to feel like a Resident Evil game. Let's see. Pretty much, Richard, all I can say without spoilers. Okay, so, yeah. Chemical compounds of everyday use, suitable for fabricating many usable resources. Yeah, this kind of feels like a sci-fi Resident Evil. Alrighty, so there we go. Damage the TV. And now I'm out of ammo. Press tab to access the inventory. Oh, handgun ammo. Ah, there it is. Shell patch small. Ammunition for handgun type weapons. An injector containing a fluid that prevents the temporal shell from perforation. Restores a small amount of integrity. Oh yeah, shell patch. Okay, there we go. I've made some ammo. See? It's almost like the game knew that we were going to run out of ammo quickly. I want to stream games, and when someone says, "How is it?" 10 minutes in, I could say, "Awesome," and then stop playing. Yes, that's okay. I mean, I just started, so we'll have to get into it. Bloober made Silent Hill. Did they? I've only ever seen the Silent Hill movie. I've never actually played any of the games. The Silent Hill movie was pretty good. The Silent Hill movie 2 sequel was terrible, which was really a shame because the first one was very good, in my opinion. Okay, so this is energy is your currency. Alright, well. Yeah, what? Yeah, so because I know the name Bloober Team. Oh, let's take a look. Yeah, I can't quite remember what else they made. Character model looks pretty good. Use melee or to attack enemies or destroy certain objects. Okay, can do. Alrighty, so you can't shoot unless you aim first. Okay, just for anyone who knows, do you get a flashlight at some point in this game or no? Is it one of those intentionally dark games? Ugh, what the hell happened here? You get it very soon. Okay, gotcha. There used to be a port studio. Oh, I see. I think it's a lady in this suit, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, kitty! Oh, we gotta go find the kitty cat. Oh, kitty. Oh, wait, oh, there it is. Okay, so, oh, wait, yeah, I do have a flashlight. So it has to be, like, basically completely dark before my flashlight turns on. I have to be honest, I always found that to be a bit irritating in video games. Because it's like you have a flashlight, but you can't use it whenever you want to use it. It's only when the game wants you to use it, or lets you use it. Where's that kitty cat? Gotta find it. We have to rescue the kitty. I'll go back to that door in a second. Hey, look! It's a statue of Toman Kilguff. Sorcerer at large. Alright, sounds a bit soupy here, so let's run back up here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, no. 4, 5, 6. 0, 6, 9. 0, 4, 2. 1, 900. Okay, I guess we have to figure this out. I could swear Bloober did more than just the remake of Silent Hill 2, but these aren't my kind of games, so what do I know? Just think of this as like the freighter mission, derelict freighter mission. No Man's Sky. Ooh. Ugh. Electrical fuse, a safety device that operates to provide overcurrent protection of an electrical circuit. Yeah, I'm sure we'll need that soon enough. What's this? What is this?
Passage to Sector D31 established. The perimeter seems safe. The port in this safe house is now active.
Active.
Using the fuses from another device upstairs. There was an emitter relic left in the base. By the will of the collective, I claimed it to aid the vocation. To my successors, If you need any more resources, you can use the surplus. The code is 367.
Ah, 367.
Moving out to C31. Such is our calling.
Such is our calling. That was going to be my next guess.
It was left here by the predecessor. He went off to C31. Location dock found. Saving collected data.
So Bluebird, where's Bluebird team based out of?
A generator. It is lacking 2 fuses.
Okay, we have to activate the generator, so we have to find one more fuse. It is okay. I was about to say I was pretty sure that Bluebird team is based in Poland. We are not in danger of an epidemic, listen to the expert. Although many citizens experience similar symptoms, this phenomenon does not have the hallmarks of a situation that is outside the norm, assures Dr. Robert Tweeka from the Department of Health Sciences. All those absurd lies about people going blind en masse only create panic. Oh, yeah. Citizen, if you still fear a hypothetical epidemic, the best way to protect yourself and others is to not let it happen. If you experience any of the symptoms, stay home. Yeah, there were people out there, man, that genuinely didn't believe COVID was real. Yeah, a lot of people died from COVID, unfortunately. One person I know, they lost a grandparent to COVID, so it was definitely a thing. But yeah, there were some people who just didn't want them to believe it was real. Let's see. There were Scott Bro corrected me. Were it's like yeah, you might be right. Okay. I like that's like a crunch sound. Digistan says, "What's COVID?" It's an afterthought now. Hopefully, well, maybe not.
What's COVID?
It's dead ass, is what that is. Yeah. I did. I went 4.5 years. 4.5 years from the start of the pandemic. If you count that as being like, say, like March of 2020, I went 4.5 years without getting COVID. And then I went to a concert, and what was it? I went to a concert, and I think I was still wearing a mask, but then like I took it off during, I don't know, for some reason I took it off during the concert, and yeah, ended up getting COVID. Cade says I still ain't got it. Yeah, my mother, my sister, and we eventually got it. Like I said, 4.5 years I went, and then I went to a concert and got another concert. But my father still never got COVID. Birds are also a government control op. Yeah, birds aren't real. It was such a point of pride. I did everything right, man. Because if you pretend that COVID is like a zombie virus, it's like, oh yeah, man, I got through this without turning into a zombie. But then, you know, you let your guard down just for a moment, and sure enough, man, I got COVID. But I'd gotten 4 vaccinations previously, so I had very, very light symptoms. But it was not fun, I can tell you that much. For those who've never had it. An injector containing a fluid that prevents the temporal shell from perforation. Oh yeah, this is to repair my suit or whatever. Is that in here already? Is this the thing I was just in? Or is this new? I genuinely can't remember if I was just here or not. Either I'm immune or it's a hoax. Yeah, Cade, Rack, he was very, 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 he tried to be very careful, man. He was very, anal about, I remember one time I went to go get a haircut and came back and he basically started yelling at me for, going out just to get a haircut. I was like, what? I wear a mask. He's like, you don't need a haircut. Nobody needs a haircut. Don't go outside. I was like, what? So, anyways, but yeah, man, it was 4.5 years and like I said, I thought I was okay, but nope, got COVID at a concert. DigiStans, I got it 3 times. Okay, gotcha. Do you find the game really difficult? Tim Day, I just started, so not really. But I just started, so not really. Oh, but your mild cold was COVID? Yeah, man, because a lot of people didn't know what it was. Let's see. He's got an issue though, justifiable. Yeah, the whole asthma thing. But yeah, well, I was gonna say that he was very strict about it, but he went back to work and he caught COVID at work. So just a bit of a bummer there. Did you know that products still may be good after their expiration date? That a single tea bag can be used up to 6 times? Actually, I didn't know that. That flour and water alone can be used to prepare dozens of nutritious meals. That being healthy doesn't require meat in your diet. Don't think me, think we. Together we'll prevail. Mayor of New Dawn, Comrade Zenon Kmiek. Big 80 says, I knew 4 people who died from COVID. Yeah, but yeah, so that was just it. Okay, he also was very, very careful. And then, sure enough, he ended up getting COVID before I did. Oh, yeah, we're at 53 months now. Weird to think I've been here almost 5 years.
We're at 53 months now. Weird to think I have been here almost 5 years. Anyway, back to butt sniffing.
I didn't know he was running a jobby thing. I thought he was making VRs. Oh yeah, no, he still works where he works. You know, But yeah, he just said one day he started feeling sick, took a test, and got the Rona. Confirmed he had the Rona. Okay, so there's this way, but did I go the other way? I guess I hadn't gone the other way yet. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate people asking me what I think about the game, but yeah, I can't say I could formulate an opinion just yet, other than it's very dark and mysterious. Using a teabag twice in the north of England will get you thrown out of the country. Oh. Lizard asks, so what do you think about the game? You know what I think? Lizard. 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 Hopefully there are lizards in this game. So if I've actually worn a Seaburn suit before. You know, if someone's like, hey, go to this area full of like toxic nastiness, it's like, well, if you give me a Seaburn suit, then I will. Of course, it could be like that movie Warning Sign. I don't know. It's kind of an older movie. Oh, yeah. What happened here? Okay, so maybe I wouldn't come here after all. Oh, wait, this is, wait. Oh, wait, this is where I came in. Or is it? Hold on. Is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think this is the way I came in. Sorry, I got turned around here. Okay, yeah, this is where I came in. Never teabag less than half a dozen times. Won't get the point across. Yes. I just bought some tea. Kind of like mint teas. You know, the whole time I watched Star Trek The Next Generation, I never actually tried Earl Grey tea, but I think I tried it last year, and it was actually kind of nice. I like a good mint medley, though. Mint schmedley. Okay, so we're looking for a fuse. I refuse to stop looking until we find one. Well, why'd you wear a Seaburn suit? Because where I was, they needed someone to demonstrate, like, if for someone who'd never worn one before, you know, what it's like. And I volunteered to be, I guess, you know, sometimes like, okay, I need a volunteer from the class to actually, you know, do the thing, put on the suit. And so I did. Yeah, it was interesting. Again, I did work at a place once where I actually had to have a go bag and an escape hood.
Passage to Sector D31 established. The perimeter seems safe. The port in this safe house is now active, using the fuses from another device upstairs. There was an emitter relic left in the base. By the will of the collective, I claimed it to aid the vocation. To my successors, if you need any more resources, you can use the surplus. The code is 36. Moving out to C31. Such is our calling.
Oh, you have to press E to jump. Interesting. Okay, so we're looking for a fuse. Yeah, kind of like how that girl and that dog were fused in that one show. Oh, I just... Wait, I jumped down when I didn't mean to. strong glass. So far, nothing has tried to bite me. I spoke too soon. Okay, there we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, what is that? Check it. Just gotta help it.
It's down. Shell not compromised.
Yeah. There we go. Make sure that thing stays dead. Okay, so I was trying to blow its leg off because I was playing. I think it was it like Dead Space or something, where you could like basically shoot their leg off, and then that way they can't, they can't walk towards you. So I was trying. That's what I was trying to do, but yeah, that very clearly didn't work. So, food for thought on that one. This is the full game or the demo? This is the full game. Yeah, this is courtesy of Bloober Team. They did send me a review copy of the game. Thank you, Bloober Team, for that. Elsinore. It's going well. This is kind of a spooky dooky game. I know how you feel about those, Elsinore, so just a fair warning. It's lots of probably like jump scares and stuff, to be honest. Okay, Dollar Store Dead Space. I'm listening. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, this officially I think came out yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's thematically it kind of seems similar to Dead Space, but maybe we'll play a little bit more like a Resident Evil game. Okay, I got the energy I needed. I got the butt plug, the spark plug, the fuse. Let's see. Stereo. It's nice that they actually did let me start using the flashlight. Hey Cap, are you streaming tomorrow? Nerf, I probably will be, yeah. Like I said, I'm basically gonna be streaming a little extra here in September. Try to see if we could hit all our goals during September. Yeah, he used to be an adventurer, but then he took a 50 cal to the knee. Didn't the gun have a charge function? Oh, that's right, I gotta remember. Okay, reload. Yeah, but I don't have any. Like I said, I was trying to shoot its leg out, but yeah, I guess that doesn't work in this game. So we'll have to see. This is Bloober Team. Yeah, Bloober Team made this game. Let's see. Sad Jumbo. No, this game is worse. I won't say why, but you'll see. Worse as in like tougher enemies, or worse as in not as good as Resident Evil. Did you loot the safe? I did loot the safe. Okay, no worries, Lizard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how spooky it's gonna be, but it is described as a sci-fi horror game. Only 50 more subs for 1,600, so close. Yeah. Like I said, I did add a couple categories to my Discord. Good game suggestions, bad game suggestions, and other stretch goal suggestions, if you have any you would like to suggest. So the generator... Oh, wait, kitty cat. Oh, I think I missed it. I think the cat just ran out. Let's take a look here. What am I looking at? Let's see. Oh, I unlocked the September badge. Interesting. Did you add 10G alert suggestions? No, you're right. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. All right, let's do this. All right, let's see. Good game suggestions. Okay, so this is my Discord, and I added September. It's called September. So let's do this. Okay, so I need to add another channel, and this will be called Tangia Alert. suggestions. Okay, so there we go. That should be good right there. We'll do, let's see. I mean, people suggesting a lot of stuff for their copy. Tangy alert suggestions. Okay, there is that. We're going to just do a little quick and dirty copy and paste. Tangy alert suggestions. LARF. Any suggestions for additional September Tangia alerts for September?
Check it out. I am the ultimate
Feel free to
badass.
post them.
State of the badass art.
Okay, there it is. All right, there we
Prime
go.
sub, just wasting away. Not anymore.
Thank you, maybe Badger. Confirmed Badger or something. All right, there you go. EVH just for you. Yeah, so you can, because what it is like I said, I have, we already unlocked Chat Picks worst games to play for at least 3 hours. And then also, the next one is Chat Picks classic or throwback games, aka, you know, good games. Sub goal suggestions, because I'm going to need more sub goals after 2000, because I don't know, it's on day 5, we're already at like halfway there. And then Changi alert suggestions. Those should be pretty easy for me to add. Those won't be contingent on anything other than whether or not I like them, to be honest. Yeah, so yeah, that's not going to be wholly reliant on like sub goals or anything like that. So let's see. Fire. Oh yeah, let's see. Either of those dates seem feasible? Oh, feasible. Wow. Okay. All right, there you go. So I got that added just for you and everyone else. Yeah. Again, if you do want to subscribe for free, just use your Twitch Prime sub if you haven't used it already. If you didn't know, you can get a free Twitch sub once per month or once every 30 days. If you have Amazon Prime, simply connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. It's done at gaming.amazon.com, I believe. And then you'll get free games every month, free in-game loot sometimes for games, and then one free sub every 30 days. Can always go with Henkin's least favorite Tangi alert, the gunshot alert. My least favorite on his channel right now, especially after yesterday, he was on the front page of Twitch yesterday, is like the 5-minute pop cap, or cat pop. You know, that's like, there's literally, it's like, I don't know, like a 3 or 4 or 5 minute long alert where it's just the cat doing that for 5 minutes. And at first it seemed kind of funny, but then people kept doing that over and over and over and over again on his channel. And so all you could hear was just this like, for, you know, like 30 minutes straight or however long it was. And so, yeah, that's, I don't think I have that one enabled on my channel, nor would I. Yeah. So yeah, people were definitely abusing that yesterday. He also did a thing for his front page appearance. He made it where Tangi alerts were only 50%, or all Tangi alerts were 50% off. You know, normally like on this channel they're $1 each. It would be 50 cents each. I could ostensibly make that a sub goal, like at I don't know, like 2100. All Tangi alerts for the rest of September are 50% off. That could be something. But I don't know. Yeah, because on parts of his stream, it was just non-stop Tangi alerts for like 10-15 minutes straight. Make him play the Penn and Teller bus game. Yeah, there's a charity called Desert Bus for Hope that they play that. And what is it? It's like something like 15 hours of just driving in a straight line. There's some really annoying Tangias, especially the singing ones like, "This is a Tangia alert, yay!" Yeah, that one, I know what that one. Yeah, 69% off. Maybe it could just be, do the same thing where, like, one of the stretch goals would be for one stream, or maybe like the marathon stream, all Tangia alerts are 50% off, because that wouldn't be terrible. People wouldn't abuse that. No, definitely not. Woo. Yeah, I'd be playing the, Rap God Lizard remix 17 times in a row. That one's also kind of long. Alright, so, chat, I got no bullets. Yeah, no bullets. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like something... I can't tell if something went in there or came out of there. Here we go. Yeah, see, this is one of those games that rewards you for looking in various places. Ooh, a camera. Valuable electrical item from the past. Although inactive today, it can be exchanged for energy in the workstation. Valuables occupy inventory space. Speaking of which, another boy, Marcel Marzek, 8 years old, navy blue button-down coat, black tie, knee-high socks, and worn-out black leather shoes. Shows no symptoms. Radio for a search effort ASAP. So I guess if a kid got lost, they would try to find him before they got infected. He has a gunshot alert costing 20 bucks. See, a gunshot alert would just make me want to go to the shooting range. You can play Duke Nukem Forever. I would do that. That's so, yeah, so Grim, the question is, do you put that under the throwback game or the bad game? Because apparently, like, yeah, people didn't really enjoy it. It took like 10 years for that game to be made, and then people ended up not liking it. Something like that. I think I own it, actually. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I think I own that game. No bullets? No. I haven't been to the range in a while. I'd kind of like to go. Did they re-release Big Rigs on PC? I'm not sure. Somebody really needs to add in Tangia a I Feel Good? What, you like that old song? Like, I feel good. I knew that I would now. How are you today? Bad game, it would go under? Bad game. Okay, so Duke Nukem Forever, I honestly, I know of its dubious history, but I think I own it. Didn't they do a crowdfunding thing for that game, or was that? I don't remember. Okay, let's do this. I should be able to. Okay, so reload, and then let's see. I need one more chemical to make some more ammo. Okay, so yeah, we got to do headshots in this game if possible. That way, whenever it does the squirrel scream, we can cue I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. Na, 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 na. I knew that I would. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, have that be like a combo. You can actually do combo Tangi alerts. I think Guahir figured out how to do it. The Guahir. That's a nasty one. I don't want to go down there. That looks creepy. I don't have much of a choice. Yeah, I can't go that way. This outfit looks good, but it sounds heavy.
It looks heavy too.
I wonder if at maybe Comic-Con we'll start seeing so the Bloober team, when they were doing, I think, what was it, PAX or something? PAX West? They actually had a like a cosplayer in this outfit.
I encountered malformed biomass. Caution advised.
If anyone else is going to figure out Tangi alerts, it's going to be Guahir. Yeah, he knows how to do some pretty interesting combos. Alright, hey, I'll thank you for tuning in on the YouTube side for at least a wee bit. I was hoping it would tell me what the heck that thing was. So combos, it's kind of something that came out of the mobile world, like, you know, on TikTok or whatever, where it's like you can press a heart button to like a stream that's, you know, you see on mobile. But what it is like every time you press it, it could be, you could have it set it to like 1 bit or 5 bits or 10 bits or something. So every time you press it, it's like 10 bits, 10 bits, 10 bits. And then if, you know, a lot of people start pressing it at once, you get, you know, combos, if you will. Yeah, so there, yeah, there's another one right there. So every 1 bit is 1 penny. So if you press that like 100 times or whatever, that's $1. You know, I don't know if I can change that. I think I can, but Yeah, they did put it on desktop, but it's kind of more of like a mobile thing. Make a jump for it. There we go. Let's see.
Stupid horse penis.
I agree. Alright, there we go. Got some more handgun ammo. So I'll have to do this a little more sparingly, so. Okay, so I thought maybe I could shoot the hinges so it would let me by. I guess not. See, now I've got that Tangia song stuck in my head.
I want to stream all the things on the stream. Yeah.
Different song, but you get the idea. Nacho burrito.
That's the thing. What are you doing here? Come to get that.
Sounds like a good way to lock your card. Oh, so it's done with Twitch's currency, which are called Twitch bits. You have to buy bits in advance in order to use them. And like I said, it's kind of one of those things where buying bits, Twitch charges a pretty high premium. So like 100 bits is $1.40. So it's, you know, it's basically paying a 40-cent premium on that. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. But it's something like, God, what is it? What is it? Something like if you want to buy $300 worth of bits, it's like $380 or something crazy. I don't remember, but yeah, it's actually it's kind of expensive. You have to pay a premium, and so after you pay that premium, that's why the conversion is still 1-to-1, like 1 bit equals 1 penny. So if you say like 100 bits, that means I still get 100 pennies effectively. Oh, I'm sorry, Santa. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. If it was like linked to your card, like penny, yeah, your card would probably lock. For 25,000 bits, it's 308. So yeah, so that is effectively 25,000 bits would be $250. So you're paying a $58 premium to be able to use Twitch's currency, and that's the cheapest that it gets at that level. So it's yeah, they kind of charge. Now they said that part of it is the transaction fee that they have to pay. Okay, let's see if we can do this. So I had to use a lot of ammo. I wasn't getting headshots. I didn't want to miss, so I was going for body shots. You like my body? I need to make that one. I need to make that alert. I say that I've been saying that on stream for just years and years and years now. Hold on, you guys only pause the game. It was from when, let's see. I don't know why that stuck with me over the years, but let's see if I can find this real quick. Let's see. Alright, yeah, it was when Anna Nicole Smith got on stage and she was kind of drunk or whatever. Let's see.
Anna Nicole Smith.
So Anna Nicole Smith was, I think, like a Penthouse pet or Playboy Playmate or something. Just to give you a little backstory, she was kind of a pop culture figure, if you will. And at one point, for whatever reason, she got really fat, and then she decided to get skinny again, and she ended up going on, like, I don't know, what was it? Oh, the Billboard Awards. So it's just to give you a little bit of backstory. And she was in a bunch of different movies. She was, I think, in the Naked Gun movie, all sorts of stuff.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah, so this was after she had lost a lot of weight. And she was very clearly drunk here.
Like my body?
Oh, yeah. Like my body. So, yeah, so she was basically known as, you know, kind of being like a, you know, very, very, I guess famous, like Playboy pet or something like that. Maybe high. No, I think they interviewed her and she was drunk or something like that. Like the American Trainwreck Awards, but yeah, it's like my body. So, but yeah, if you watch the rest of this, hold on.
I was honored to be on our Next performer's new video. And if I ever record an album, I want this guy to produce mine and make me beautiful duets. Cause he's freaking genius!
Yeah, she is very clearly drunk here, so. Wonder if she ever regretted this? Well, she doesn't regret it now because sadly she passed away. I think it was like from a drug overdose or something like that. And she had a kid, and then because she banged a lot of dudes, they had to do. This is pop culture history right here. They had a whole bunch of guys who were claimed that they were the father of her kid, and so I just love her story. It's like, so anyways, and so it was so gross too because they a lot of guys wanted the kid to be theirs so they could claim her fortune, you know, because she was a very successful.
That lady had issues?
Just a smidge, but yeah, she obviously had a very successful, you know, modeling career, and you know, she was in TV shows and all sorts of stuff. And then, so a whole bunch of guys did DNA tests, and they finally figured out who was the actual father. And he was just like, yes, you know, he was just like, yeah, payday, essentially, because he got to effectively, you know, inherit whatever her kid would have inherited or whatever. Oh yeah, and she also that's part of it. So she famously married this really, really old, really rich guy. So she was like the quintessential gold digger, if you will. Yeah, she was just like apparently in her time. This is before my time. I'm only 21. She was like kind of like a just you know, famous pop star, or not pop star, but like pop culture. Kind of like almost not quite like famous for being famous, but yeah, she was just famous for being kind of hot, you know, just like this like pinup lady almost. How do I describe this? Yeah, like a Playboy pet. Yeah, hold on. So I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Hold on. I think I still have the picture burned in my head. Anna Nicole Smith with husband. Oh yeah, here it is right here. Yeah, this is the yuck, dude, yuck. So this is the classic picture. This dude is like 89 years old, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna put in the work here on this guy. You know, she's like, all I have to do is stick with it. Yeah, just like suck face with this mummy. You know, it's like living zombie. And she's like, this isn't gonna take long, and I'm gonna be very, very rich. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what drove her drink. But yeah, but this whole thing, yeah, she got kind of chunky after a while for whatever reason, and then she ended up losing a lot of weight, and so blah blah blah. Yeah, I recalls last time we spoke to late playmate. She died of something. I can't remember if it was drugs or what. But yeah, she basically sucked face with a corpse and got a lot of money. And so, but then, you know, after he died, she started banging a lot of dudes or whatever. I can't remember if she was in Baywatch or not, but yeah, she was just known as being kind of like this famous celebrity hottie TV lady or whatever. Yeah, she had a kid, and so a lot of when she finally died, a lot of dudes came out of the woodwork saying, "Hey, I banged her. That might be my kid." And well, then they actually did find the guy who was her actual the father of her child. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know why that stuck with me in my head, but it's like, yeah, I saw this on YouTube and definitely not on TV at the time. Yeah, the whole yeah. If you ever hear me say "like my body," it's from this for this stupid thing. Yeah, see, she was so happy to show that she lost all the weight. Yeah, she was a model. She did nude stuff. She was like did celebrity appearances.
Like my body.
Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, she was drunk.
Like
she's
my body.
Yeah, like my body. So if you ever hear me say that for no good reason, it's something that's been stuck in my head for 20 years. So God, I don't know why. I mean, I can think of a couple reasons, but And yes, she does. If you're about to ask a certain question, yes, she does. Yeah. Anna Nicole Smith died from an accidental drug overdose of a sedative. Right. It's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of just one of those things. Yeah, just famous for being hot. I mean, there's one thing to get well known. That's a lot of boobs. One thing is to get known for being hot, you know, like being a model or whatever. But then she would just, I don't know, she just was like this. She would just kept getting in like cameos in TV shows and movies and things just because she's hot, you know. So, accidental drug overdose of the sedative chloral hydrate that became increasingly toxic when combined with other prescription drugs in her system, specifically for benzodiazepines. She eats a banana the long way, and how? Wait, what? Oh no, now that I didn't hear. Her son died of overdose also, which put on the path to overdose? Wait, her son died of overdose, which also put on the path to overdose. Wait, how many kids did she have? Are you saying... wait, what? Her son died of wait, how many kids did she have? I thought she only had the one kid. Wait, so she had a kid that was old enough to take drugs, died of an overdose, and then she had another kid, and then she died of an overdose herself. Is that... I don't... Like I said, I only know about her, like, being like, you like my body, you know? So... Oh, her son died, then she OD'd. I had no idea she had an older son. Let's see. Combination of drugs, including methadone and antidepressants. Wow. Oh, okay. Huh. I had no idea. Oh, I guess, man, she must have had a kid young then, because she wasn't that old when she died. I think she's, what, in her 40s, maybe? Because, yeah, if her son was 20, she would have had to have him at, like, 20 as well. Oh. Okay. You learn something new every day. All right, back to shooting zombies or whatever it is. But yeah, anyways, if you ever heard me say, like my body, that's just, yeah, just from that. I don't know why that's stuck in my head for so many years. I don't know, maybe now that I know why she was died, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll feel bad about it. I should do that. If I can get back below 200 pounds, I should just do that, be like, you like my body? To be a parent and outlive your child would be rough. Yeah, I'd be lucky if I outlive anyone. Shit. Yeah, I gotta imagine that there's just absolutely nothing worse than that. Her son she had in 1986, then her daughter was born in 2006. Oh, as a daughter. Oh, yeah.
Getting some Georgia O'Keeffe vibes from that helmet.
Alrighty. Yeah, what, this helmet? Yeah, just... The more you know. Is this horror survival? When I think of survival games, I think of games that require you to, like, eat and drink, or you have other mechanics like energy and oxygen. This just seems like a horror game to me. This horror survival is a specific type of horror game. Hold on, sorry, both my father and my sister. Let's see. Hold on. Will respond when I can. Okay. Alrighty. How you liking the game this far? I mean, I don't know. I haven't done a lot in the game, so it's alright. Just keep getting distracted. So. Okay, so I should have enough to make some ammo now. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I got 13 rounds. So I got enough for almost 2 full mags, almost. Things will return to normal soon. In his last proclamation, General Wojciech Jaruzelski reassured our nation that the crisis affecting most Polish cities has been brought under control. The Ministry of Defense has successfully completed a stabilization operation spanning the entire country, and thanks to their swift response, the spread of the foreign virus has been halted. General Jaruzelski urged the residents of quarantine cities to stay strong and abide by the restrictions. He further announced plans to set up a specialized commission to trace the origin of this ubiquitous foreign disease. The China virus, yeah, the terrible virus that came from China. Dumbass. All right, let's see here. Anna Nicole's lawyer, Michael Scott, told people she refused to leave Daniel's side after he died and had to be sedated in order to check out of the hospital. At his funeral, Anna Nicole reportedly attempted to climb into her son's coffin. Wait a minute, that's right! Wait, I remember that now. So this is the traveler foretold by Gozer the Gozerian, yes. That's right, Whiskey Delta. Now I remember that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a survival game. Probably just like a sci-fi horror game. That's right, Cat Mark Mage. I forgot about that. There's some nasty stuff in here with me. I mean, I wonder if it's going to play a little bit like maybe like The Last of Us, which is also a game about a disease that had run rampant. And has always in Hollywood. The movie Illegal Aliens was released after her death in 2007. Oh, was she in that movie? Not exactly familiar with her body of work, mostly just her body. Who was it? Yeah, there was like her and Victoria. I think her name was Victoria Silvstedt. It was like a Swedish supermodel, you know. People said that she was just so perfect looking that it was like she was grown in a lab. Are you a god? Yes, I am. Then die. Yeah. All right. I kind of just did the old loop-de-loop here. Ray, when someone asks if you're a god, you say yes! Ultimately, it was what killed her. Oh, I just heard her depression. Yeah, I mean, depression's it's a disease just like any other. This game is very dark.
The orphans grow even stronger as they merge. Efficiency discipline is recommended. It is highly recommended to proceed with caution. Such is our calling.
Well, that's good, Cat Mark Mage. Yeah, so it'll be preserved forever. Forever. Uh-oh. Let's see. Looks like I don't have the key that I need yet to open this door. Yeah, this guy, like I said, this guy actually does kind of play like Resident Evil a little bit. That's right. Yeah, she tried to climb in her son's coffin. Terrible. Terrible. Just. It's nice and fleshy in here. My favorite. World's largest fleshlight. The entire city. I wonder if a part of it was also postpartum depression. Wait, but her son died before she had her daughter, right? Because if it was postpartum depression, it's like that's a long time. It was like 20 years of postpartum depression. What was that game you played a while back? Everyone was saying it was a cyberpunk ripoff. I can't think of the name. What was that? Wait a minute. This thing isn't going to come back to life, is it? Just want to make sure the dead stay dead. Oh wait, she died 3 days after her daughter was born? Oh really? Yeah, see. Video game. Turn my light back on. There's the key. Oh yeah, okay, so the big nasties. It's getting bigger. Or something. Oh, it absorbed the other guy. Okay, hold on. Ow, shit, I missed. Oh crap, not at that one.
Observation. When they merge, they become stronger. I must not allow this to happen.
Oh yeah, so if an enemy dies, another enemy can eat it to get stronger. Yeah, because that chewed up a lot of my ammo. Oh, son died 3 days after her daughter was born. Yeah, that's a bit rough. Okay, I don't have any heals at the moment. I ain't got no heals, chat, so I can't heal. I wonder if this game uses a checkpoint system. I haven't saved in a while. I hope it's not. I hope it uses a checkpoint system and not just the saves, because you know that save was kind of far back there. I got you, cat mark page. Here we go. Hopefully there's a save station. Yikes, she had it rough. I saw the films. Which one of her films? Because she had some interesting ones. That was Anna Anka. Maybe Victoria was there as well. Long time since I saw the movie. Oh wait, what movie? I was just saying, like, thinking of all these, like, Bond. Oh wait, oh, it's a kitty. Oh, pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
Cat.
Oh. Oh, kitty witty. Oh, the cat took a dump on the floor. Oh, it gave me a heal. Oh, okay, so if we pet kitty cats, they give you heals. Ah, very good. Oh, yeah, here's a save right here. No, never mind, that's ammo. I need to save the game. I need to find a place to save the game. Need a place to shave the game. Cat time traveling, the humans still worship us. Yes. Right.
Terminal C. Access denied. No essences detected.
Terminal found. Marking its location for later.
Oh, hi, Mark. Did you see that the lightsaber that Darth Vader used in the original Star Wars movie sold for $3.6 million at auction yesterday? Was it you that bought it? I bought 2 of them, yeah. Yeah. I can't even buy like a $3.6 version of that lightsaber. I like that video though, where some guys apparently had gotten a hold of Luke Skywalker's original lightsaber prop from the movie, and when they were doing an interview with him, they showed it to him, and he was like, "Hey, that's a really great recreation." They're like, "No, it's not a recreation. It's literally the prop you used in the movie." And that was kind of cool to see. He was like, "No way," you know. Okay, there we go. So let's save. Okay, so far nothing particularly difficult, but wait, there's more. Core can be used to unlock special upgrades for the traveler's equipment in the workstation. Cores occupy inventory space. Okay, so this is... Yeah, I see. Okay, sword mark 1615. Firepower. Okay, so I don't have enough to raise the firepower. Stability, reload speed, charge speed. Charge speed would probably be better. Yeah, this is just like Resident Evil. So yeah. Buy. No, I don't want to buy stuff. I can also sell stuff. Oh wait, that's right. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to sell stuff. Yeah. Wait, upgrade. Sell. So let's sell this valuable for 800. Yeah, this reminds me of playing Resident Evil 8 with this system. Okay, sell. Okay, so now I've got 1500. It's still not enough to increase the firepower of my gun. Because I want my gun to be stronger more than anything. Charge speed, clip. Chat, what did they do wrong? What? This is such a video game dev thing. Chat, what did they do wrong? Of course, it's a sci-fi gun, so maybe it won't be, maybe it's not the same, but, clips are what ammo attaches to before being inserted into a magazine or a magazine-type device. When it has a removable, I guess, holding chamber for ammo, that's called a magazine, not a clip. But this is something that a lot of people get wrong in the video game development world. It's not called a clip; it's called a magazine. Magazines and clips are two different things. But it's just for people who don't know the difference. So, hey Grumbly, welcome. But, let's see. Just if I can help educate the world in that regard, magazine versus clip. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, so here's a very, very blunt answer. If it's ammo that's clipped to a piece of metal, it's a clip. If it's ammo that's inside a container of any variety, it's considered a magazine. If it's a cylindrical magazine, it's called a drum. So yeah, so just remember, clip, magazine, clip, magazine. I wish I could email this photo to every game developer on the planet so they would stop making that mistake. Funny enough, I mean, you'd think people would figure that one out, but yeah, remember, clip looks like that, magazine looks like that. Clip, magazine, clip, magazine, clip, magazine, whatever. So, I've been watching a new anime where the premise is cats are infected, and if one touches you, you turn into a cat. That sounds fun. Xanta, you should post that in my anime channel on Discord. Might as well as most news media. Yeah, exactly. It's just most people say clip, but it's not a clip. It's a magazine. It probably stems from you know, back when guns actually used clips more often than magazines. But yeah, as time grew or time went on, magazines became prevalent for arming weapons or rifles, gun, pistols, what have you. But to this day, people still call them clips, even though it's not a clip. It's a magazine. So there you go. A little just very basic firearms knowledge for you there, chat. Remember, it's not a clip unless that's an actual clip. And I have clips. They call them clips or stripper clips or whatever. And then they also had other types of clips.
Check it out.
What?
The ultimate badass. Good one.
What? It's true though. Yeah.
88 months of awesome streams and great community. Thank you, Captain, my captain.
Oh, you're welcome. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't been to the shooting range in a while. Maybe I should go. Jato. Clips always go into a mag. Yeah, that's what you can kind of remember that, because even to this day, you can load like M16 magazines with a stripper clip. When are clips used? Some rifles still use clips to this day, but they're just not as common as they used to be. But you can use clips. Say you can put ammo on a clip, and then it becomes very quick to load a magazine. Because like an M16 or AR-15 magazine, there's a small part of the magazine that the clip can slide onto. It goes like clunk, and then you can literally just take all the ammo that's on the clip and push it into the mag. So it's a way of speed loading magazines. Yeah, there are some clips that or some guns that still use clips to this day. And if the guy reloading a drum cannot reload, he is drunk. Even when it goes into a gun, it's called an internal magazine. That's what the clips are used for. Yeah, you basically would slide the clip into like a groove, and you would use that to push ammo into an internal magazine. So, but yeah, it's just for whatever, like for books, comic books, TV shows, movies, video games, whatever. Still to this day, people don't know the difference between a clip and a magazine. Max says, how about big machine guns? Well, those are normally called, well, it depends on the type of machine gun, but those are what's called a belt-fed machine gun. And what are the belts fed out of? They're fed out of either an ammo box or another type of magazine. So, stripper clips, like the Anna Nicole Smith videos, my favorite. Yeah, so at that point, when you ever see a guy like Rambo, he's got the big belt of ammo, yeah, it's considered an ammo belt. And those typically come out of an ammo box, or in some certain instances, it does come out as from what's called a magazine. What's the difference between a cartridge and a round? Those are the same thing, more or less. Yeah, those are synonyms for each other. Yeah, cartridge and a round are basically the same thing, because the cartridge is basically, well, I don't know. I guess if you wanted to be very, very specific, a cartridge is what a round goes into, but those can be more interchangeable, I guess you could say. But yeah, I guess very specifically, technically speaking, a round is what goes into a cartridge. But I don't know. Let's see if I can click on this right here just to describe this. So here is, I'll pull this up here. So yeah, so this is a cartridge that has a round put into it, but you can also describe this whole assembly as a round. It's like, yeah, it will be described as, say, like a 20 round magazine, a 50 round drum, a 200 round belt. But if you want to get very technical, this part is considered the cartridge, more or less, and then this part is considered the round, the bullet, what have you. But the whole thing it could be used interchangeably. So I refer clips as stripper clips. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, round is a bit ambiguous, but the round itself would be considered the bullet. The cartridge would be the casing that the bullet goes into. There's a whole bunch of gunpowder in here with a explosive primer on the end. You hit this part, boop, and it causes the explosive bits in here, boop, and then it shoots the round out, boop, through the barrel. So, Yeah, but yeah, it's less. But that's the thing is like a round and a cartridge can be used interchangeably. A clip and a magazine cannot because they are specifically two different things. They both serve a similar function, but they are technically two different things. So yeah, Gatos, I'm back. Are we doing ammo talk? Yeah, you just missed it. No, we're just. So the reason why I brought that up, Gatos, is because once again in the video game world, devs make this mistake all the time. They called it a clip instead of a magazine. So I was just kind of explaining to people why it's erroneous to call it a clip instead of a magazine. So, but yeah, this happens all the time in the video game world because game devs don't know guns. Well, some don't. Some do. Some are very good about that, but some. Then you have stuff like this where it's very clear that they don't know what they're talking about. Sorry, just to be realistic with you, just to be real. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna save my money because I want to see if I can increase my firepower more than anything. Okay, stash. I see. So, cores can be used to unlock special upgrades for the traveler's equipment in the workstation. Okay. Until we continue to use it wrong enough to change the definition. That's typically how language works. That's true, Captain Pirate. But the fact of the matter remains, to this day, clips and magazines are both manufactured. And if you say it's like, hey, I'd like to order 1,000 magazines, and you get 1,000 clips in the mail, that would be a grounds for a refund, right? It's like, yeah, you've specifically got my order wrong. If I order 5,000 rounds of 223 or 500 cartridges of 223, I'll still get the right thing in the mail, if that makes sense. Or like you go to a gun store, it's like, yeah, I need to buy 3 clips for my AR-15. They'll probably know that you mean magazines. But if you specifically say, I need 3 clips for my rifle, and they give you 3 magazines, then that would not be correct, right? Because they'll never work with your firearm. Gato's fellow gun nut here says, uninstall immediately. We don't support people like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's just that's something that I see all the time in video games. They call it a clip instead of a magazine. When it doesn't even here. You want to see the reload animation? Let's see if I can get it to do it. Oh, I can't reload. But basically, you can see them take a box type thing out of the gun and replace it with another one. That's a magazine. So. And the strike creates a peculiar mark on the bullet that can be later identified in bullet forensics. Yeah. They call that, what is that, the impact something? I don't know. I used to sell guns. That's why I'm a bit maybe anal about it a little bit. I used to sell guns. I've been a gun enthusiast for a long time. But it's like, another person who didn't know the difference. Yeah. What if I order 1 magazine and get Men's Illustrated in the mail? I'd be like, swimsuit edition. Could be a translation issue. They are Polish. Yeah. That honestly, that's a good point. But yeah, I've seen that so many times in video games. All right, so now what are we doing? Okay, so that goes up there. Sorry, if there's anything I can get triggered by. Well, that in particular. I was about to say if there's anything I get triggered by, it's talking about cars, talking about guns, talking about girls. Yes. You know, like Anna Nicole Smith. No clip slip for faster reloading? Do the what now? AR stands for Armalite Rifle, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because the original AR platform was designed by the Armalite Corporation, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's what, and then, you know, it was called, for the most part, it was called the M16 because it was the military version, or the military variant. Just like how the Beretta, was it 92 FS, was called the M9 by the military? No, it's just, so AR is just the short for, really, are you sure? Is it not Armalite Rifle? I should know this, I have 6 of them, so, which is necessary, it's required if you're an American.
Most solid organic compounds, such as wood or biological tissue, orphan bodies are susceptible to rapid oxidation. My observations also suggest that incineration is a proficient way to remove organic accumulations, which I named biomass.
I got a lot of biomass.
The torch is the most efficient tool to ultimately destroy tissue before it has time to regenerate. Such is our calling.
Spader says, I can't stand stand it when they refer a dweeb dribble deep. Sorry, Spader, dude. I think I just I can't stand what it when they refi iya gwegib. People call a magazine a clip. Yes, exactly. Sorry, I know sometimes you like patch finger stuff. If I use 1 million cap coins for a command, can I get a sound added? Gatos, for you, I will do it. You have to send me the sound though. Has to be safe for streaming.
I'm sorry my beaver disturbed you, Richard. I'll make it up to you later.
That's disturbing. I can't stand people who call. Okay, yeah, I can't. But it just reminds me of like when Anna Nicole Smith was up there. She's like, Thank you, Spader. Was that Winona? Yeah. There's usually a little button by the thumb to release the magazine, so you only need to grab the new mag and insert it. Yeah, that's true. Some very fast reloads you can do. Oh my god. Speaking of Winona, when is the next season of Stranger Things? The fifth and final season of Stranger Things. When does that come out? Okay, so I guess I have to. I guess I need a bolt cutter. I think a bullet would be able to crack that thing, but I guess not. You ever try shooting a padlock? Okay, so I have multiple things. Oh, maybe this. No. Oh, maybe. Hold on. You know what I just realized? I should take. So this thing says. Cores can be used to unlock upgrades for the traveler's equipment in the workstation. Cores occupy inventory space, so maybe I should take this out, put it in the stash. Doesn't that usually release around October? Oh, the Stranger Things show? I don't know. I'm debating. Oh, I'm debating if I want to rewatch season 1 through 4. But I'm so backed up on other shows. I don't know if I should. I want to watch 1 through 4 because you know season 5 is the final season. Part 1 on Thanksgiving, Part 2 on Xmas. Okay, so November and December, Roger. Yeah, they got to stretch out that sub, right? Success of the local police. Commissioner Michael Reeboks and his team have reported significant progress in their investigation into the rising number of missing person cases. We must remain patient and avoid panic at all costs.
Fear is the mind killer. Oh, sleep is the devil. Gosh.
Sorry, I keep yawning, man. I keep having such terrible insomnia problems. Fear is our greatest enemy during this crisis. In the midst of the chaos that has flooded our streets, it is all too easy for individuals to lose their way. Fortunately, military stabilization efforts are helping us to maintain order and safety. The Commissioner promises we will bring your loved ones home soon. Okay. Dunpeel, I actually got hit with a ricochet bullet once. That was not fun. Yeah. Not a gash, but like a, I guess, kind of like a cut on my arm. Because, yeah, just shooting a target, just sheer bad luck. A round had ricocheted and hit me in the arm. Gross, they're separating into parts. I hate that. Yeah, because, again, it's all about getting you to sub for that 1 more month. Because if everything was just in November or whatever, you know, you only need that 1 month, right? But, like, no, we gotta get you to spread that sub across a couple more months. Maybe. That's just a possibility. Until I had my hand in the Wong spoit. I like that. Can I put my hand in your Wong spoit? But yeah. I mean, it's not a big gap, but it's a little bit of a gap. That's kind of one of those things where it's like it just makes you want to just, you know, wait until the whole show is out, then binge watch it. Versus then, you know, if you use any kind of social media, people spoil the crap out of everything. I have a policy on social media, particularly Twitter. If anyone spoils anything, I block them for life. So yeah, because obviously you don't know how social media works. Or I should say common courtesy, yeah, more than anything. Had a bullet ricochet and hit me on the leg. Really? Was that was that at your previous job, Dome? Okay, ooh, flamethrower ammo, yeah. flaming. Oh, okay, so I have to. All right, let's try this then. So how do I swap ammo types? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so middle mouse button. I like the little sound it makes, like. It's been a little slow so far, but I'm kind of enjoying the game. So it's nice to know, I guess I could get infinite. Ooh, what do we have here? Traveler's Seal Key, a device used to unlock doors sealed by the Travelers, found in Sector Alpha 31. Should I watch Section 31? Or is it Section 32? What's the name of that Star Trek TV movie? Yes, was at the shooting range testing our last batch. That I don't want to make you feel bad, but yeah, it is a bummer that you don't work there anymore. But I would have loved to have come and visited you while you were there. If that's allowed. Yeah, Section 31. So who here actually thought it was Section 31 was a good movie? Anyone? Anyone? Because I had pretty much universally everyone told me that movie was terrible.
Okay, let's try Bia.
Okay, so I open this. Now I'm gonna need some bolt cutters or something. The virus never sleeps. By forming groups, you're helping to spread the disease. I wonder if this game came about because of, you know, devs being stuck inside with COVID stuff. Okay. There we go. I open the gate. So this was a store. There's still some food or something in here.
Can the citizen confirm that her name is Veronica Kaminsky, born 1948?
Dr. Veronica Kaminsky.
Doctor?
What is this? Why am I here? Am I being arrested?
Doctor, you are here because the situation at the steelworks has changed. We have come into possession of a certain...
Oh, I gotta stay within listening distance.
Asset.
Jay Grant says I haven't seen it. Have you seen me showering? If anyone says yes, you're broken and wrong. Uh-oh. Hit the middle bullet catcher part and that thing came back. Didn't cut or penetrate me, but gave me a bruise. Yeah, I had a piece of ricochet hit me in the arm once. It wasn't bad. It's just like a little cut on my arm. But imagine if I got into like my tooth or something. Heard that the new War of the Worlds was pretty bad. Yeah, that's been kind of universally panned as well. But, you know, Ice Cube probably got a good paycheck out of it. Jake, it's okay. It's been a little slow so far, but
I'm probably trying to build tension.
Oh, golly, I can't stop yawning. Probably trying to build tension, you know. Oh, what's this? Berm drill. That. Xanta, yeah, I've been seeing commercials for it. I'd kind of like to. I also wish I still had a job in that line of work. It was actual fun working.
When I come here,
sucked. Oh.
I am abused.
Mentally, visually, sonically, beardily. Matt says, great game. What's next? Yeah, that was it, Chad. That was the entire game. I guess that was probably I think they had a free-to-play demo of the game, and I'm guessing that was the demo. Yeah, just the whole prologue. Yeah, we gotta check these. Only union in Christ can give us shelter during the raging storm. The Church of the Last Days is your sanctuary. When all else fails, religion. So I wonder what year this game is supposed to take place, because that's a very old rusty tank. So yeah, all that was, they typically call that a prologue, or like an intro or whatever.
Here it comes, more of it. Oh.
God, I want people to just feed me those Sonic pretzel sticks nonstop. Residential area slap.
Ooh, baby.
This kind of reminds me of not Resident Evil, Silent Hill. Oh, it referenced 2948. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, 1948, right. So, but I wonder, like, is this, I mean, obviously this is some kind of alternate future where COVID actually survived. COVID got worse, maybe. The outbreak itself was in the 80s. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because this looks like it's been quite some time after whatever pandemic. That's actually kind of cool. Look at this. When you look around with your mouse, the flashlight is basically like a robot flashlight. It actually follows. I really like that. That's kind of nice. Small attention to detail, but an appreciated one.
Good. Ready, man. Check it out.
Do you know the nature of this suit person? No, we don't yet. That hasn't been explained in the story.
You got me for another 6 months.
Oh, hey Zen3, I was showing people the box you sent me. Yeah, I showed that to people a couple times, and so yeah, as always, thank you again. Appreciate the 6 months in advance as well. But yeah, that's I did actually. It's sitting on the table right next to me, as a matter of fact, because I was showing it to people when I was streaming No Man's Sky. So as always, thank you again for that. That was a very kind gift. Game takes place in Poland in the 1980s and in far future. Oh, okay. So I guess there maybe is a time traveler aspect to the game. So I guess maybe this is. Oh, wait a minute. So hold on. Yeah, we have to cook that body, so yeah, so it can't be used as fuel for another bad guy. Oh, but damn it, looks like there's a few of them though. Oh man. I guess that one's for sure dead. Yeah, so people would this virus would cause people to fuse together. It's disgusting. Here's something. So yeah, because it can eat corpses, and it gets stronger if it eats corpses. Oh, speaking of which. Yeah, we don't want to give it enough time to get bigger. Does it grow? Of course, Cronos. Yeah, well, it was spelled a little differently, but. Oh, did you get an envelope in the mail? From my PO box. I haven't checked my PO box since last week because yeah, just from doing going earlier at 2 p.m. and then doing Twitch drops and stuff. I haven't checked it in about a week. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh no, chat! I've got the virus from the game. Richard, Big Beard Brother, damn, I hope everything's fine. This is awesome for you. Thank you for stream. Well, thank you, Simply Unknown. Hold on. Whew. Oh no, I think I caught the disease from the stream. Got the game. Let's see. Glad you like it. Better used than in my closet for years. Yeah, so it went from your closet to mine. No, it's just every time I stream No Man's Sky, I usually show it to people. Oh, it's in there then. I will check tomorrow. Like I said, there's probably a good chance I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might be streaming this, depending on how far I get. But if I did see on social media someone said they beat the game in about 13 hours. So. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Go out here kind of reminds me of the movie Annihilation. I wonder if they'll ever make a sequel to that movie. Although, given the ending, that might be kind of difficult. So I got 2 more chemicals. So I should be able to make some more handgun ammo. 2 chemicals makes a shell patch. chemicals to make a shell patch. Alright, better to have a heal than not, I guess. Quick craft ammo for the currently equipped weapon without opening the inventory by holding down 1, 2, 3, or 4. Quick craft shell patch by holding down Q. Okay, I can do that. Heard that this game is all about ammo control. Yeah, it's one of those reduced ammo games. I mailed him the limited edition thing that came with the release of No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, if that's it was the. If anyone wants to see it, I'll show it to you again. I do have it right next to me. So if anyone has a Little Caesars near them, Little Caesars is doing a crazy deal where you can get 2 one-topping pizzas, large one-topping pizzas for $10. So it kind of harkens back to their old days when they used to sell like the $5 pepperoni pizza. Pokemon, yeah, Pokemon, I kind of played through the new content. You know, we did Twitch drops, we finished the expedition. Yeah, kind of check out some of the new goodies. I made 3 ships total. So yeah, it's just there are a lot of games coming out in September. There's a lot of updates for games. So like I said, I got review copies of Hell Is Us, Cronos, The New Dawn, the Indiana Jones DLC. What else was there? There's an update for Dune coming out. It was on the 9th. It was supposed to be the 10th, but they actually said they're going to release it 1 day sooner. Oh, I was hoping to get some advice, but that's okay. You can still ask questions about No Man's Sky, even if we're not playing No Man's Sky at the moment. Totally nothing wrong with that. Yeah, if you're stuck somewhere, let me know. If I don't know the answer, someone in chat probably does. We can try to group think the crap out of this. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so there we go. Got another core. Ooh, I got some gears. Metal scraps. Oh yeah, hey, it's just like The Last of Us. I really enjoyed the first game. I never ended up playing the second game, mostly because people, when it first came out, I guess they were really angry for some reason, and they were spoiling the entire game on Twitter, and I basically had the whole game spoiled for me. And there was one aspect in particular I wasn't a big fan of, so I ended up never playing it. People have said that it's really good, but I don't know if I'll ever get to it at this point. But yeah, the first game, the first Last of Us, was probably one of the best story-driven games I've ever played. I can't figure out the glyphs or how to find them. Pokemon. You have to play the game to start earning, or if you play through the story of the game, eventually you'll earn all the glyphs. That's how you do it. There are also other ways to get them ahead of time. Everyone knows there's only lawyers and doctors in chat, no gamers. Yeah, armchair lawyers and armchair doctors. I was able to get a 2-for-1 special on those guys. This game is very dark, though. Why can't we have a bright, sunny day at the beach? So I think that's where I came in. eFrontier's kind of fun. I was enjoying it. I got past the tutorial, and then that's where we stopped for the sponsored stream that we had, but I'd like to play some more of it. Well, it said the Artemis story, but I thought I finished it. I remember during my playthrough, I didn't earn them all at once. If you play the expedition, sometimes they give you all the glyphs all at once. Chat, I kind of don't know where to go now. Ew, look at it. Oh, it's got like teeth and stuff. Ugh. Absorbs another. Oh, comes another one. Reload. Yeah, it absorbed another one. There we go. I got a headshot that time. Another one. What the heck?
Such is our calling.
Such is our calling.
Got a visual.
Okay. Looks like we found someone. Emitter, a non-combat relic module capable of tuning into the anomaly, can be used to manipulate time oddities.
Relic module found. An emitter.
Just realized her pistol kind of looks like an Auto 9 from RoboCop.
It can be used to manipulate the oddities.
Aim at the oddity core with right mouse button, hold left control to manipulate it. Okay, but before we do that, let's look for some loot. Loot check. Lots of dead people. That was a waste of a bullet. How do I manipulate it? Is this an up button? Hey, Stinky, yeah, I picked a bad time to wear a red shirt, apparently. So manipulate it, so how do I... No, that was the flamethrower thing, so... Just wasting ammo at this point, so how do I... Is it like press enter, or... don't wanna see E, R, F, G, Z, X, C. Yeah, I don't know how to manipulate this thing. Maybe I should go into the controls. Let's see, oh, tutorials. Quick heal, auto translation, shooting and timing, quick heal, dispenser. Oh yeah, here we go. Time oddities. Oh, aim at the oddity with the left or right mouse button and hold. Oh, left control. Left control. That's what I was missing. Okay, here we go. There it is. We figured it out. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and get another another fire rush. I mean, fire round. Hopefully no bitey dudes bite me. Should be weird considering they're called bitey dudes. Oh, it's it. Burp, burp, beep, burp. Stomp, stomp, stompy, stompy, stomp, stomp. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a,
Strange. It's Earth, and yet not Earth. I have to deep breathe. Every time I breathe.
Okay. Alright, I found the predecessor who had their arm eaten.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. The anchor is intact. Well done. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage. Target seeded. The predecessor was on a search for a target called Edvard Wisniewski. Calculating coordinates. Confirmed dive location in D3. The nearby housing project. You never reached him. I will carry on where you left off. The vocation continues.
She put that in her prison wallet. Okay. Alrighty. So if that was ND 3500, I wonder what. Oh, my character is ND 3576. Interesting. Okay. So I wonder if there have been like 70, 75 previous ones, maybe. Yeah, weird game. Interesting game. So yeah, people kept urging me caution. Let's see. So. Urged me caution, saying that this game is somewhat difficult. So far, hasn't been too difficult, but I'm sure it gets a little nuttier later on. Okay, so I have to activate it, then deactivate it. Oh, look at this. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Yeah. Oh, hold on. What's this? New public transport restrictions. Passengers without valid pass will be penalized. There is a limit of 5 passengers per carriage. Always keep a space of at least 2 empty seats between you. Use trams only as a last resort. Workers of the new Dawn Steel plant with season tickets are required to show their work certificate and ID card. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, Coronavirus, the video game. I don't know. Yeah. They're lucky. Girls have 2 wallets. Oh. There we go. Got some more chemicals. Oh, resource capacity. All right, so let's make some handgun ammo. Reload. Yeah, all these creatures look like something out of, you know, The Thing. Quite literally the thing that should not be. Woohoo! Damn, missed. Oh crap, another one. Oh no. Damn, missed. Okay. I got out of that without taking any hits. That makes me happy. Okay, yeah, so the handgun ammo is very restrictive, but not extremely restrictive, so that's good. Hey, look, we're playing Scum again. Ooh, that was 200 points. Nice. So I need to get up to 3,000 to upgrade my pistol. It's actually on your back? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Crap. make that joke every stream. They put out, for Return to Moria fans out there, they put a small update out about their progress on the first story DLC, maybe first of many, maybe the only one. Lord of the Rings Return to Moria Durin's Folk. They actually had an update today, some sneak peeks. They're going to be adding some friendly NPCs to the game, and also looks like there's actually going to be some above ground stuff for the first time. So, yeah, it could be exciting stuff there.
People invented writing to communicate across time.
Ooh.
Of course, I have no one to communicate with. I'm the last.
Oh.
So this is the only way I can overcome the debilitating effects of time. I can save my thoughts. Send them to myself. In the future, shield them from oblivion.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I just use that opportunity as an opportunity to stretch a little bit. Yeah, kind of stretch a smidge. That's where it just came from. I do wish the flashlight was just a little bit brighter. Just not a lot, just a smidge, but a smidge nonetheless. The whole concept of the underground station is regarded as one of the most ambitious urbanistic projects, not only in the Soviet Union, but in the entire world. The best Polish and Russian engineers have worked up a sweat for over 30 years to finally present the most advanced transport system in a new era. This, one could say, endless web of interconnected tunnels lets the citizens of New Dawn transfer comfortably from one end of the city to another in less than 10 minutes. Thanks to a talented team of architects, the way the work is not a monotonous experience anymore, as the whole situation is a genuine art gallery. The rich ornaments and jaw-dropping mosaics decorating the walls turn the everyday journey into a deep cultural experience. Especially noteworthy are, however, the works of Antony Surma. His inspiring monumental sculptures are the best that social realism art has to offer. Okie dokie. It's art. Oh, we got a save point ahead. Should be some goodies in here. Yeah, this looks like a. I wonder if you lose any of your energy when you die. I've not died in the game yet. So, is the rubble left over modern art? It could be. Is the concept that anything can be art. Let's do this. We're gonna make some. There we go. Still got 7 rounds of ammo. I tell you what, man, if I wanted a place like this, I'd be like, give me 2 damn machine guns. Dear Olivia, tell Chrisia to go to Unity Hospital and ask them to give us some of their emergency resources. Beg them if you must. After all, After all, we can't let those people go completely blind. Don't believe them if they say they don't have any. They must have some. I saw the big military trucks going in that direction yesterday. It must have been medical supplies, because what else? Maybe a miracle happened and the commies agreed to finally accept help from the Red Cross. Professor Monica Feck. Yeah, I like that. Finally accept help from the Red Cross. The damn commies. Some chemicals there. Let's make some more ammo.
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the box? It's been a long time since I've seen the movie 7. Okay, alright, there we go. We hit our next save. Master with works of fart. I did get a cheesy chili Frito burrito today. I keep getting these cores, but I don't know how to use them. Oh, a medium shell patch. Okay, so let's go into my... Let's go... Where's my storage box? Okay, so my inventory's full. Cores. How do I use the cores to update my stuff, though? Okay, sell. Dang, I still don't have 3,000 chemicals. Oops, a little scrap. Upgrade complete. Let's see. Oh, does this only cost? Wait, cores. Oh, this is where. Okay. So yeah, now I can use the cores. Okay, gotcha. So some of these upgrades use cores. Okay, so let's go. Let's buy one of these. Okay. There's also this burning time. Yeah, it looks like the gun uses energy, but everything else uses cores. Okay, there it goes. So now, where's that extra core at? Okay, hold on. Escape. Collect. Alright, inventory slots. Yeah, that'll come in handy. Resource limit. Okay, so there we go. Got some upgrades there. Yeah, this plays just like Resident Evil. And again, I'm trying to save up my energy so I can upgrade my gun's power from 70 to 80. And then we can work on all the other piddly stuff. Yeah, like magazine size would be nice. Reload speed as well. Hey Cat, made a couple tangent suggestions on the Discord. Okay, Mini Flames, I'll have to review all of those between streams. Golly, I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Like I said, streaming is the fun part. It's everything that you have to do between streams. Because I've had a lot of meetings this week. I've got, I think, another sponsored stream next week. There's some fun stuff coming. Tomorrow I want to get out all the rest of the gift cards and stuff that I owe people from some of the previous wheel spins. So if you're still waiting, please know that I've sent some out. I still got to get the rest. It's just it's a bit of a time-consuming process. Why do scuba divers fall backwards out of the boat? Because if they fell forwards, they'd still be in the boat. That's correct. That's very true. Yes. All right. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to grin and bear it. But I think powering up the gun first and foremost would be the best. Because remember, the stronger the gun is, the less bullets I need to kill things. So, all right. So cores. Don't have any cores left. My storage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I had a core in storage. Ooh. That's a shame that it can't pull from storage. Okay, let's increase the resource limit. Okay, there we go. So I found 3 cores. I got 3 upgrades. So now I can carry more. Yeah, my suit's a little tougher. I got a little bit more inventory. Well, these are not major upgrades. This game is all about, doing what you can with very little. I'll tell you what, man, I'd be armed like a pack mule. When I used to play paintball when I was a lot younger, I used to do the same thing, man. I was basically just covered. I would just like, I'd have like, carry like 600 rounds on me every game. And then I would have people come to me and say, hey man, I need a reload. And I'd be like, here you go. And just reload. That's why it's interesting when sometimes you see people playing competitive paintball. They'll pop the top and they'll just do like bleh, and like literally half the paintballs don't even go in the paintball hopper. But they want to be as quick as possible. Anyone who's ever played paintball seen that? To pop the top, just go blarf and just splash like maybe like if it's like 100-round tube, but only like half of them go in, and all the other balls go everywhere, and then just they do it again, splash, and then blah 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 blah. Yeah, I need to be. I just have to try to be as accurate as possible if I can. Okay, so I gotta lift this stuff out of the way. Guessing. Yeah, there it is. My temporal displacement came in. Alright, so cores are gonna be very important. Ooh, hold on. You know what that is. There we go, got him. 2-for-1 special. So I'm not going to say anything just yet, but I do have some pretty exciting news. My rep at Main Gear approved my build. Oh, there we go. That comes handy. So 2650. I just need what is it? 350 more, and then I can get the doots. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I was talking to my rep, Main Gear rep today, and yeah, I got a pretty sweet build coming. Just gotta. So what I'm actually gonna be doing is I'm actually gonna go to the Main Gear headquarters. They're going to build my system live on stream. No worries, Cap. Just take your time. Yeah. So that's kind of cool stuff. Hopefully, I'll be able to schedule that for sometime in October. But yeah, man. Yeah, we seen all them tryhards. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm gonna be taking up a trip to Main Gear. We're gonna do a live stream from Main Gear. It's gonna be on their channel, not mine. But yeah, once I have some dates, I will let you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go. They're gonna build my my next system live on stream. Did you see that Tyson and Mayweather are slotted for a match? Golly, they just won't let those guys, retire gracefully, huh? They're like, no, you gotta keep fighting. Citizens, a permanent lockdown has been ordered. Any unauthorized attempts to leave the city will be severely punished. To protect the world, you might have to lock some people here. Thank you, Jake. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know if you can see my FPS counter. I'm only getting about 45 to 50 FPS, and that's with RTX off. Because again, my system is getting a little older now. I mean, it's nice because I can still play the game, but yeah, I can't max out settings anymore. For a game like this, where it's like I'm not even getting 60 FPS with RTX off, it's like yeah, might be about that time to get a new system. So yeah, I talked to my my Main Gear rep today. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was today. And got a new system in the works. A new build? How exciting! Have they said what your new build is going to consist of? Yeah, I mean, because I asked them. What I want, or I told them. I basically said what I wanted in my system, and they were like, "Yeah, just schedule a date, have me come up." P and Taylor, so 5090. Well, I can't say right off the bat. That'd be a spoiler. Sorry, my nose was a little itchy there. I just had to kind of just, yeah, like Scooby-Doo laugh. Just. But it's gonna be awesome. Very, very awesome. It should last me another 5-6 years for sure. They know Cap needs the good stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty expensive build. Not okay. So I guess to temper expectations, it's not going to be like the most expensive build ever. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty good, man, for sure. Sovereign T says, I'm 40 and in IT, and I don't think I ever had a fully brand new system to play on. Always brought something always something brought over from the last build or hand-me-down. Yeah, Silvern, that's kind of how I was for a long time. Except, I mean, I used to build systems. So, you know, Silvern, I used to work in IT as well. I started off in my teens building systems, then getting into overclocking, and eventually ended up getting, you know, I got hired right out of college to work in IT for the military. And then I kept building my systems. I'd build systems for my father, my sister, what have you, friends. But then finally, when I met up with the fine folks at Main Gear and kind of talked to them, and you know their founder, he's a big sports car nut, so I was like, yeah, okay. So they ended up sending me a system, and that was the first time in a very long time that I hadn't had a self-built custom system. And then that's the system I've been using for, gosh, I think it's been since 2018, so maybe more like 7 years old. Gosh, I didn't realize it had been that long. But yeah, but again, it's getting a little long in the tooth now, as they say. So yeah, I'm looking to get a new system made, and it will be Main Gear. My system is they are our channel partner here. So yeah, it's been nice. They've been in business for over 20 years. I guess since we're talking about it. Yeah, if you're thinking about maybe having maybe not building your own system, I would like just to try to have one made for you. They do have a sale going on right now. It's Intel Gamer Days, goes through the 7th. And so yeah, they have a lot of different case designs. You can do full custom water cooled. I don't think I'm gonna go full custom water cooled unless they want to. You know, it's up to them if they want to, because you know they're the ones providing the system. Hey Drothar, welcome. But yeah, feel free to check them out. They have pre-configured systems. They also have a bunch of varieties of custom options. You can do fan-cooled, AIO cooled, or full custom water build cools. They have both Intel and AMD and NVIDIA parts, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting a system made, check them out. Yeah. They've been in business for a long time. Folks like Linus Tech Tips, Gamers Nexus are fans of those guys, especially Gamers Nexus. They tend to be pretty strict. Guy Steve over there, and he's giving them good marks, so that's always a high praise. Waikiki Smoke says, I would like a build off between Main Gear and Starforge. Would be awesome content. All right, well, you know who I'd put my money on. Fair enough. This is actually before Main Gear rebranded. It's the same company, but they just changed their color scheme. This was their old logo, and they used to do kind of a red theme, but now they switched over to blue. It's kind of a blue theme with a different logo. Yeah, the Main Gear logo. But yeah, like I said, it's their system has in 6-7 years, how long it's been, I've had zero problems with it. And as a content creator who streams live, that's what I want. I want consistency and stability. Even if it wasn't like the beefiest lizard drinking coffee ever, it would be stability is key. So yeah. All right. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay, let's go ahead and jump back in the game. But, yeah, so like I said, I was actually talking with them, and yeah, I'm actually gonna be flying up to their facilities, and yeah, we're gonna chat live while they build the system. So that's LPG. That's what liquid. What is LPG? That's gas, right? Like liquid propane gas. Oh, I missed. Shit. Hold on. That's one of them. Oh, shit, I gotta reload. Okay. No. He's powered up. Okay, phew. Man, I've never been a big fan of charge-up weapons, but there it is. Okay, reload. Yeah, there was one of those red drums back there, but I missed it. Okay, so let's do this. Small. Let's use this guy. Frees up a little bit of inventory space as well. Yeah, see, there was that guy right there, and I tried to shoot it, but I missed. Looks like there's a few of them.
Stargazer 435 asked me, "Sir, I hope you're saving all the baby kittens in the world." Ah, saving all the baby kittens in the world, a noble task indeed. Alas, in this chaotic universe, one can only hope to make a small difference. But fear not, for every act of kindness counts, no matter how small.
How's the game volume? Is it too loud, too quiet? Is it okay? Liquid petroleum. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was propane or petroleum. Got a piece made of rhodium. There we go. Got a lot of ammo back after that one. Energy bank valuable. A container used once by the travelers to store energy. It can be exchanged for energy in the workstation. Okay, there we go. It looks like I might need to deactivate this now. And then we reactivate it. Okay. Yeah, this almost feels like if Silent Hill was a sci-fi game. Let's see. Where I work, we've bought some pre-builds from an Aussie company, and they've been awesome. Yeah. Even Matt Rodeo, who's one of our mods here, he kitted out his company with some main gear systems. So thank you as always, Matt, for that. We've been wearing your most fetching number for the main gear visit. I'm hoping I can get a new shirt. So like I said, this is a main gear shirt. This is their old, and that's actually why I chose to wear this shirt today. Because yeah, we kind of worked something out for my next computer build. So let's see. Let them know to fix the see detailed specs link on the site. They get 404 errors. Undefined error if I try to customize. Which system are you trying to customize? Because I've used that customizer quite a few times. I actually, a true story, I've actually helped them do some proofreading on their website. Yeah, just kind of help them out here and there. The custom MG1, really? Because I did that just the other day, and I didn't have any problems with it. Hold on. Let's take a look here. Okay. Delete. Okay, so here so let's go to, just very quickly, just I want to make sure, because if there's a problem, I'll let them know. Custom PCs, MG1, customize now. They used to have this cool visualizer where you could actually see your PC after you built it. That seems to be working for me. MG1 Ultimate. So are you trying to customize one, or are you trying to do a pre-built? Yeah, click that link to follow along. Right, exactly. So custom PCs, I mean pre-configured. There is the so you're going to a pre-configured and then you're trying to customize it. AMG Ultimate Ultimate AMD. I see this one, MG1 Ultimate AMD, and then they have what they do is they have a boost where it's like, yeah, you can get like double the RAM or double the storage space, or do Windows Pro. But you're saying when you click on, I see, when you click on customize this PC. Oh, you're right. It is an undefined error. Okay. Well, hey, thank you for catching that. I will let them know, because, like I said, I've helped them find. I've basically done some QA on their website before. So, all right. Well, thank you for finding that. I will most assuredly let them know. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Thank you for that. Just tried the cheesy milk grilled steak burrito Taco Bell. Damn, it's good. Yeah, that is good. It is good. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, we got one of those. Wait, is this the customizer? Okay, so this is another base thing. Actually, let's save after we customize, so if I die, I don't have to do all my customizations again. Hammer, a weapon that fires many small high temperature projectiles, ideal in close quarters combat, deals increased damage and covers a wider area. Ah, so this is like a shotgun attachment.
Another relic module found. The hammer. will help gain an advantage in close quarters.
All right, cool. So yeah. Okay, sweet. All right, we're gonna put it in 2. That's very nice. Oh, but it does take up inventory though. So I currently only have 2 rounds for it. So very nice, very nice. Let's do this. Let's see if I can buy the gun upgrade now. 2,700. So let's sell. Yeah, here we go. The energy bank. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and sell it. All right, so I now have 3,700, so I should be able to upgrade. But now the thing is, now we have the shotgun. Oh, and the shotgun also uses. Oh, also needs 3,000. Oh, why do they do this to me? So I could increase the firepower of the standard pistol, or I could start working on the shotgun. But the shotgun, I only have a little bit of ammo for the shotgun right now. Cap, are you going to be showing off the other 2 episodes for Alien Earth on Sunday movie night? Well, we actually did Sunday movie night last Sunday. Guahir ran it, and he did show last week's episode. So I hadn't planned on showing both episodes. I guess if a lot of people missed it because they were, oh, whoops, I just realized, not on stream. So if a lot of people missed it because I was streaming, yeah, we could probably, I mean, I'm gonna be running it this time, so we could. I think we're gonna watch Robot Jox again, because we've been talking about Robot Jox a lot, and I kind of want to watch it. It's kind of a fun popcorn movie. So yeah, we could try to do that. I don't know, I'll do a poll, Stargazer, because yeah, it's just, because I got some other stuff. I'm working on some YouTube stuff on Sunday, and like I said, I'm trying to get all caught up on people's stream prizes. So it's only an extra hour, but yeah, it is an extra hour of time I could use to catch up on stuff. So I don't know. We'll play it by ear. I'll put it in the movie channel. I'll do like a little vote thing. It's like, hey chat, did you miss last week's episode? Yes or no? Or do you want to watch both episodes? Yes or no? And if it does say no, then I would recommend just watching it on the internet through a streaming service of your choice. Yarr. Yarr, matey. So, I missed the bag of this. What? Wait. But it is the helmet wait. I missed the beginning of this, but it is the helmet. Is the helmet some digitized multi-screens inside? We don't know. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Because you're right, it's like, how does someone see through that? But it's got like, I don't know, like sensors or something, so maybe it gives you kind of like a sensor view? I don't know, yeah, maybe it's got scanners or something. Oh, gosh. Alright. Well, I'm guessing the handgun's probably going to have more ammo for it in the long term in this game, so I think we're going to go with powering up the handgun. That just chewed up all my cash, so let's see. Reload speed, charge speed. I bet charge speed going, well, that's only 8% faster though. Reload speed. I remember when I played Resident Evil 8, the reload speed for the shotgun. Clip. It's not a clip, it's a magazine. Okay, so I don't have any cores. Magazine size. Yeah, magazine size for this gun. Okay, I think I'm just gonna save my cash, but now my pistol does hit a little harder. That's okay, Moozy Geek. All right. Yeah, it's because I've been streaming now for almost, let's see. I've been streaming since not Monday of this week, but Monday of the previous week, so I've streamed almost 2 weeks straight. So yeah, and the thing is I probably am going to be streaming tomorrow. It's just I do need some time to catch up. The biggest thing is I don't want to keep people waiting for their stream prizes. I've sent some of the bigger prizes out already, but yeah, because we do a spin of the prize wheel. Oh, what happened here? Error database connection. Let's see, refresh. Okay, there it goes. I got concerned because, yeah, like I said, we've been doing some spins of the prize wheel, and people have got some, $5, $10 gift cards, and I need to send all those out. It doesn't take that long. It's just there's a lot to it, because everyone has to send me their email. Then I have to go to Amazon, pick out all the things, and I can't bulk send them out. Well, I can actually. Depends on the value. So I don't know. I'm gonna be pretty busy this weekend, so to speak. Oh, so Sunday's, I would say, you know, Sunday's supposed to be a day of rest, right? But it's, honestly, it's not going to be a day of rest for me. Alright, sell. Should I don't think I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, so my inventory is kind of full at the moment. I have 2 rounds for this guy. But I remember the shotgun does hit pretty hard. Well, at least in, like it did in Resident Evil, so. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I got more handgun ammo. Yeah, the gun transforms. You see that? That's kind of cool. Wouldn't that be great if you could just buy one gun and it would transfer into whatever kind of gun you want? Just send me all the codes and I promise to forward them on. Yeah, like using a copy of No Man's Sky, and I want to send that out tonight so they can play over the weekend. In fact, let me make a note for myself. Whew, yeah, it's been a busy 2 weeks.
Ooh, good times though, man. Good times.
And like I said, I appreciate all the support. It's been a long time since we've had over 1,500 subs on the channel. Okay, let's see. Let's do 11 p.m. I'll just type in Yoizen. Yeah. Yoizen. Typed in Yuinzen. NMS. Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to start sending more of those out tonight and tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get all caught up by tomorrow.
Ping, ping, ping.
Alright, let me make sure I didn't leave any loot behind anywhere. Oh, speaking of which. Oh, that's a ladder, never mind. Oh yeah, oh look at this. What is this? Okay, cool. So alright, so I got some shotgun ammo now. That is a lot of nuts. Again, like I said, streaming's the fun part. It's everything that you have to take care of between streams. That's when it gets a bit tedious. Too many subs, the DOMs are overrun, right. I'm watching your first video of the expedition, and just after you put plantings in your ship, the sound stops for about 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, because sometimes Tangi alerts, call-in Tangi alerts, you know, they'll have copyrighted music, even if it's a small snippet of it, so it gets muted. So, and again, that's actually kind of a DMCA risk, but for small portions, it should be okay, I think within like 10 seconds or 6 seconds or so. Okay, so now I've collected all the things. Let me save my game. Okay, so there we go. I think I've done everything I can do for now. I've got 16 rounds of pistol ammo, 4 rounds of shotgun ammo. Alright. Yeah, this game is making my PC chug. Like I said, I actually had to turn RTX off, and I don't think I'm playing at the... I don't know, man. I should probably check my video settings, but yeah, because like right now, I was getting... When I went outside just then, I was getting 40 FPS. It still looks good, but, you know, it's just... Yeah, it's time for a new gaming PC. Some chemicals. Make sure I'm not missing any loot here. So is that a one-way trip? Let's see. There's something. There we go. Yeah, like I said, if the game is maybe a little too loud, just let me know. Oh, there's a note here. Get closer with your closest. Spend Christmas with your relatives. Use the quarantine to spend quality time with your loved ones. Strong family is the foundation of socialism.
We have technology.
That was me when I used to be a systems administrator. They want me to go fix systems. They're like, look, man, I'm supposed to do everything remotely now. So I'll smash their computer. This music is kind of vaguely reminiscent of the movie John Carpenter's The Thing. Cronos, how's it so far? Dev, it's been not bad. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it kind of plays like it's almost like a more sci-fi Resident Evil. It's a shame that these things don't stack. At least I don't think they stack. So I'd say, oh, shotgun ammo takes 2 chemicals and 3 scrap metal. Oh. Okay. Expecting to get gang banged by mutants any moment now. They're still starting to give me a little bit more, yeah, more stuff that they did at the beginning of the game. So I guess that means we're making progress. Yeah, like right now, I should be able to make some more shotgun ammo. So why don't I do that? There we go. So I got 2 more shotgun shells. It's very expensive to make that stuff. It is a third-person shooter, or a third-person game, so yeah, no first-person. Just checking the bathtub for loot. So here in a little bit, we also do have a sponsored segment for a game called Demon Ex Machina Titanic Scion, which is a kind of a more, how would I say, like anime-inspired robo game, or like, you know, Japanese mech game. Hopefully, we'll have fun with it.
Dive point in sight. The building is heavily affected by the anomaly.
So if you're wondering why she's talking out loud, it's because she's recording what's called a travel log, if that makes sense. I'm very tempted to pick this up as I'm a fan of Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space. Yeah, this kind of plays like, it's like kind of like a mix of Dead Space and Resident Evil. So if you like both those games, which I do, then yeah, this might be up your alley. My children don't even come to talk to me through the door anymore. Before they would leave me some food. I don't mind though, I just hope they didn't end up in quarantine either. I'd rather they didn't. Maybe they just forgot about me. That would probably be better. I know it's not possible, but I would like to take them into my arms very much. Oh man, that sucks. That's got to be the worst thing. You know, we were talking about, you know, if you lost a child, you know, it's got to be horrible. But it would be almost unbearable to just not know, you know? It's like not knowing where your children are. It's like you don't know if they're alive or dead, you know? So the concept is like, yeah, you know, they don't visit. I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's just like in the real world for the pandemic. You know, people couldn't visit each other, and some people didn't visit their grandparents until, you know, they found out that they died due to COVID. So yeah, this game apparently is kind of set in some kind of alternate future where there was a really bad pandemic that caused people to turn into these like mutants or whatever. Apparently from what it sounds like, the character that you're playing is a lady. So, yeah. Just looking for loot. Oh, there's something in here with me. Let's get the shotgun out. I like to keep this handy.
It must be the anomaly core.
I like to keep this handy for close encounter. Yeah, it's whatever this is. It was some kind of infection that would cause people to like turn into this crap. Yeah, you can see there's a person right there. So it's kind of like in a weird way. It's like, yeah, it's like Dead Space meets Resident Evil meets The Thing. That was the hardest part about the pandemic for me, not being able to see my grandmother. Yeah, for a couple years there, my father was, I mean, my father never caught COVID. He was always very paranoid about it. And when I tried to, my mother insisted that my sister and I be allowed to come over for Thanksgiving. He put plastic, like basically literally plastic dividers between us, and in the middle of, you know, of Northern Virginia, like November, had all the windows open with the fans blowing out, you know, out the window, and yeah, he was being very paranoid. But you know, to his credit, he never caught COVID. Oh, yeah, there you go, automatic checkpoint. Okay, so there's something in here. Yeah, it's just, yeah, people would eventually, they would just turn into this, like, organic mush. They said that, you know, people would actually fuse together. Okay. God, that caught me off guard. I was about to turn the corner there, you know, blast whatever was there. Alrighty, there we go. A little bit of a jump scare. Let's see. LJ says, but does that stuff taste good? It kind of tastes like fleshy yuck. Oh, here we go. We got company. Here they come. Damn. Man, usually nothing could survive a shotgun blast at that close range. Could be more of them. Yeah, there's an explosive barrel here. Let me switch it back to the pistol. Oh, this place is gonna be very bad.
Oh, I won't do that. Apologizing is for the weak and wrong, which is why you should do it to me, because you are weak and wrong, and you dance badly.
Oh. Okay, I'm probably gonna die in this room. Oh, you can charge the shotgun as well? Oh yeah. Okay, good call. Yeah, because I was about to say, really 2 shotgun hits for 1 regular enemy? There we go, got kind of a 2-for-1 special on him. Oh shit. Damn it. Oh crap. So many of them. I was about to say, the game. I don't think the game pauses. Woo. I knew I was gonna die in that room. Yeah, when you see all that stuff in there, you know it's just gonna be super bad. You're in an icky place. Okay, well that was the first time I've died in the game so far. Whew. I even called it too. I was like, I'm gonna die in this place. All right. Let's see. My work at the time tried to tell us not to go see our families for Christmas or Thanksgiving while we were still having to come into the office. I told them right where to shove that. Yeah, exactly. Remember, it's work to live, not live to work. But yeah, so I remember, and that was a funny thing too, because I had left my job, left my career to become a full-time streamer, and then 3 months later, that's when the pandemic hit, right? And so I found out that they declared my team, I guess it was like, what do they call that? Like emergency necessary or something along those lines. I can't remember the term of it. So what they had to do is there was like 20 something dudes in there, and so it basically they would do like 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off. Like half the team would come in, and then the other half of the team would come in. So it was a skeleton crew, kind of, but it was they were like deemed necessary to be there, so you had to go in even during the pandemic. And I talked to one of my old coworkers. He said, yeah, there was like guys were getting COVID at work. So that's why they're trying to swap the crew, because if they swap an entire group, the concept there was like, if, you know, one guy gets it and spreads it to the rest of their team, then they could all go home and the next team would come in after like airing out the place and stuff. Yeah, essential worker, that's the term I couldn't remember, but and so yeah, I was kind of glad, because they made those guys go in. They're like, look, if you don't want to come in, then, you know, you're going to be out of a job. So how's you doing? Cat Mark Mage, I think I just got turned into like zombie Tabasco and lentils. From what I've watched, the spiky guys only take damage in the fleshy part. Also saw him feeding on the other dead one, so maybe good to crush the bodies. I'm supposed to...
Who left this bowl of onions here?
I'm supposed to burn the bodies, yeah. All right, let's try continuing. Let's try this again. The real Gingy, I was provided a review copy courtesy of Bloober Team, so if you watch the game, you'll have to make your... Yeah, use headphones for best survival horror experience. You'll have to make your own determination if you feel it's worth it. Okay. Okay, so the game did save right before the room. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and down goes Fraser. Okay. Okay, so this is the room I was in where it gets kind of different. Oh, damn it. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, I have to burn this body, but my flame thing is kind of like a flame grenade. You can step on the... Oh, really? You could just stomp them? Oh, I didn't know you could just stomp on them. Oh, really? Oh. Is that... Oh, it seems to only get rid of part of them, though. Hold on. My frame rate's taking really bad. So I don't know. Okay. It's a shotgun. I kind of want to put a heal on a quick action bar. I wonder, is there a way to do that? Oh, I don't want to use it by mistake. Oh shit, I couldn't sorry about it. Oh, alright, there's ammo. Alright, I just need to heal. Hold on. Heal. Okay, there's... Oh, there's just a little bit of ammo. Okay, that actually is getting kind of loud. That one's dead. Who's that guy? Oh no, they're just eating. Oh man, I don't have any ammo left. I wish I could pause. In Resident Evil games, you can like pause so you can reload your rounds or whatever. Okay, hold on, let's do this. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any ammo. Wait, no, wait, hold on, I got a little bit of ammo. why I hate charge-up weapons in video games. Yeah, because I had like, I don't know, 2 or 3 rounds left of shotgun, but you have to let it charge up. It's like, boo, and then whacked me, and it reset the charge. I tried to charge up again, boo, and he just whacked me again. Yeah, like I said, that's why I've never been a big fan of charge-up weapons in a video game. They're just frustrating to use. All right, well, I almost had it, but yeah, just slow charge-up weapons. All right, let's try this again. I mean, I can see the end point here, but yeah, if they hit you while you're charging your weapon, it interrupts the charge. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. So far, this universe isn't super nice. This is Earth, yeah, or it's supposed to be the quarantine zone in Poland, where just some kind of outbreak happened and killed everybody, almost everybody. Let's do this. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit though, because that was getting kind of loud. Let's see, sound effects. All right, there is that. Accept. All right, let's try this again. Came from behind. Oh god, that guy came from behind. Run. There we go. One of them self-immolated, I think. The other thing is, I wish it would charge up and then let you shoot instead of. Oh yes, God, I hate charge-up weapons in video games. Yeah, I hate charge-up weapons in video games. I always have and I always will. In my opinion, it's not a fun game mechanic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd say that's the worst part about this. It's not even the enemies. It's the fact that it takes like a second or two for your gun to charge up so you get more power out of it. Yeah, that's for those of you who are still watching from the No Man's Sky. Might have remembered when I said I don't like the Blaze Javelin. It's for that exact same reason. You have to charge it before you can shoot it. And all right, well, let's try again. I don't know. It's just something I've never been a fan of. It's not my favorite weapon style. You know, there's a lot of different weapon styles and what have you, but yeah, that's definitely easily my least favorite. Alright, let's try this again. Human flesh. Human flesh. Fight this guy over this way this time. Okay, so that blew up that guy. So that guy can't feed on that guy. I prefer fast weapons myself. Loads of bullets everywhere. It doesn't matter if a few miss. Yeah, they'll spray and pray. But yeah, you know, there's like high rate of fire but low damage, slow and powerful. You know, just bolt action, single shot, semi-auto, pump action, what have you. But yeah, the one thing I dislike in video games are charge-up weapons, because as you can see, this room would be easy if I didn't have to wait for my gun to charge up every time. So I has a lot of performance issues. You have to keep charging my my PPU before it'll fire a load. It's an annoying game mechanic in my mind, or in my opinion. There we go. That got rid of that guy. Yeah, see, like I said, you have to charge up to get it to do a power shot, but when you charge it, they interrupt you by hitting you. So and that's, like I said, that's specifically why I don't like charge-up weapons. every time I've died, it's because I'm waiting for my gun to charge up. It's just not a fun video game mechanic. Pretty much have to use the red barrels due to limited ammo, and again, it's not the ammo; it's the charge up mechanic that sucks. That's every time I've died, it's because they've hit me while I'm trying to charge up my gun. So I wonder if somebody will eventually mod that out of the game, like where no charging required.
Stargazer 435 asked me, "You can do solider, show them who's the boss. In the name of the Emperor, I will unleash righteous fury upon the enemies of mankind. Let them tremble before the might of the Adeptus Astartes. None shall stand before us and live. For the Imperium."
Oops. That got to go the right way. I need to keep them away from me long enough to... that's the thing, too, is like I have to keep them away from me long enough to charge my weapon, but they can attack faster than my weapon can charge, if that makes sense. I have to use the red barrels due to limited ammo. Oh, you mean just in general? Yeah, it's just the room. Like I said, this room would not be difficult if I didn't have that crappy charge-up mechanic. So I've never been a fan of that in video games. This sort of gun makes no sense to charge. So I don't have to charge, but basically, let's put it this way. Your rounds are like half as effective if you don't charge them first. So it's like I could just fire... I can just fire a bunch of rounds and it's okay, but if you really want them to do more damage, you have to charge them first, so... Yeah, for instance, like this. So yeah, it takes about a second for each round to charge. But again, for then, as soon as you get hit by an enemy, it staggers you, and then you can't... It's basically like you let go of the charging button or whatever. Yeah, annoying in a lot of games, you're trying to reload, a long reload, and anything touches you or you sprint, it starts from fresh. Yeah, so, like I said, this room would not be difficult if it, let's see, load. I'm just gonna, because I just wanted it as an example, but, yeah, you can see I've died like 3 or 4 times now while trying to do a charge shot. Alright, well, let's see if we can get through this. Again, I don't know if there's a way to change the difficulty in the game, but yeah, I didn't see one on the way in. It didn't prompt me to choose the difficulty, so this is basically the difficulty of the game. But it just sucks when it's really transparent, where it's like yeah, this room would be easy if I didn't have to charge up my guns. Or, easy-ish, I guess you could say. Gotta kite this guy. Gotta kite that guy into the fire barrel. Okay, so that guy's toast. So then it spawns like 5 more enemies or whatever it is. Cause yeah, I think another one comes out of this corner or something like that. Charge, damn it. Oh god, he's blocking the barrel. Shit. There it goes. I shoot up a bunch of rounds. His arm was blocking the barrel. Oh, come on. Oh, god, this other powering up or whatever it is. Alright, come on. Oh crap, reload. Sounds like the knife is only... Oh no, he's charged up. Finally. Jeez.
Fudges are calling.
There needs to be like a big pile of loot in here for having to go through that. Hopefully. I wonder if I'm just picky because I'm a firearms enthusiast in real life. Like none of my guns in real life have to be charged to be able to use them, or you know, to make them effective. It's definitely a video game thing.
Entering Sector D3. Proceeding to the dive point.
Proceeding. Let's see. I was about to say use a lot of ammo there. Yeah. The weapons in this game feels like Callisto Protocol. Yeah, you know, Callisto Protocol was made by the guys who originally made the Dead Space, the first Dead Space game. So that says you were always blind. Oh, there's a kitty in there. Okay, so it's, yeah, I need like a set of bolt cutters or something. Hold on. Okay, so that's a waste of a shotgun round, but at least now we know. Yeah, we need bolt cutters. There's a kitty cat trapped in there. I now have a new mission in life, chat. I must find the kitty cat. In the future, with advanced tech fighting fast zombies, you'd want a fast weapon. Oh, yeah, like I said, the whole charging thing is very much a video game mechanic. Not my favorite, but I guess we'll just keep on keeping on. So we gotta come to life. I will say this game has been pretty fair about, you know, if you have to shoot an enemy 3 times, then they drop 3 rounds. I mean, that's pretty fair. Let's see. So just check around the corners here. Some chemicals. Looks like I have enough to make some more handgun ammo. Let's do that. Alright, looks like that point has to be hit from a different side. Liars. Okay. Oh, red barrels. That means there should be a bitey dude somewhere around here, or a slappy dude. Again, maybe not. So in Doom, Doom the Dark Ages, they had it set where they kind of changed how weapon systems work. Instead of having to charge up weapons, typically all you had to do, they had one charge up weapon, I believe, but instead they would swap modes. So some would fire faster and then be weaker, or get stronger and slower depending on the mode. And I genuinely prefer that a little better. I don't know, I'm sure there's probably players out there that love charge-up weapons. Because they're masochists. It looks like I've reached an impasse. It's not impossible, it's just impassable. Lots of dead bodies around here. Yeah, there's just like, this looks like, yeah, 2 people fused together. Switching, the weapon switching reminds me of Control. Yeah, where the gun like transforms. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's. I liked Control. I never finished it, but I did like it. I still have yet to play Firebreak. Whatever that game was, like FBC Firebreak Control or something like that. Closed until further notice. Last call deliveries. Contact me at block 34, apartment 29. Okay. I have to keep that in mind. God, that was even a charged up round. It didn't take that guy out. is there something I have to find that... Maybe I missed it at the beginning of the game or something. Maybe there's like a pair of bolt cutters that I was supposed to use. Military Order Service reminds... Military Order Service reminds, keep your eyes open. Anarchists are sabotaging our brave People's Republic in this time of unrest. You witness any of the following unlawful acts. Vandalism against Republic property, promotion of anti-Republic slogans, playing aggressive music, general degeneration. Report them directly to your nearest military order station. You'll be rewarded for any report leading to an arrest, and the perpetrator will be severely punished. Yeah. This is back during the USSR days. Was Poland part of the USSR? I actually don't remember. My history is starting to escape me. Narcs, yeah. I wouldn't mind another The Thing game. Yeah, you know, I never played the old one or the newer one, the remake or whatever it was, but I wish I had. Yeah, was Poland part of the USSR or no? Just keep cruising along here. It was not. Okay, gotcha. I didn't think so. Like an assault Gatling gun. Allied to, but not part of the USSR. Okay, gotcha. Poland was never part of the USSR. Someone shot a Polish guy once, and it all kicked off in Europe. Oh yeah. You will find a pair of bolt cutters later. All right, thank you for Walker. Appreciate the insight there. Okay. Oh, this is that burn stuff I need to burn with the burning. Got their attention. Spiky guys are kind of tough. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to go for powering up my pistol first, because I knew that was gonna probably be a point of contention. Yeah, I can't get rid of this stuff unless I get another flame exploder or whatever it's called. So stomping on a body prevents them from using it to get tougher, huh? Like sheep to slaughter. Ooh. Cool. Come on, baby, light my slaughter. Alright, let's see. Still cruising around. Fire some goo in the goo direction. Damn, missed. Toe to toe with this guy and losing. Come on, gosh. Feels so weak. It's probably worse off pack. Okay, gotcha. Alright, yeah, man, I was trying to go toe to toe with that guy, but yeah, those mutants are a lot stronger than you are, that's for sure. Now, let's see how far this is gonna put me back. Yeah, I guess if this game ends up supporting mods, I bet there's gonna be a mod that comes out to make it where you don't need to, like, it eliminates the charge time or something, maybe. Oh, dude, really? I gotta do this whole section all over again? Oh, man. There's a cat in there. Just gonna make a run. Just run through all this. Yep. There we go. Yeah, that's wow. I guess you can't kill these guys. Well, maybe I guess you can, but God, that's just really not worth it. Yeah, what I hit that guy 6 times before he died. I'm just gonna reload the save. Yes. Alrighty. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, where melee, because when you run out of ammo, melee is supposed to be your backup option, right? But I guess, you know, if you saw that, I mean, it took like what, I think 6 hits to take that guy out in melee only. So that's a bit underwhelming. Unless maybe, I don't know, later on, like maybe you get like something that makes your punches actually worthwhile. Because like, I mean, you saw it. Trying to melee these guys basically isn't worth it. So now these guys that are already dead on the ground, yeah, it looks like you can't. Yeah, you can't get rid of them, but the enemies can use them to make themselves tougher. So yeah, that's another a mechanic that's a bit unfair. Yeah, because you should be able to stomp even the pre-existing corpses. Because if they can use them to their advantage, you should be able to also get rid of them. Gingy, how you liking it, Cap? I like the graphics are pretty good. The concept of the game, as much as been as told visually or otherwise, seems pretty interesting. Not a fan of some of the mechanics of the game so far. Your character is, you know, very slow, and I can get used to that. But yeah, with melee effectively being useless, and the gun charge-up mechanic, it's starting to be a bit of a slog at times. Yeah, it's basically like, I don't know. It's like making the character slow and weak just to make them slow and weak. But again, if there's an upgrade path to make them feel where they're not so slow and weak all the time, then that would be nice. Like I said, the walking speed and the running speed, I could get used to it, but yeah, the melee being worthless, and then the charge-up weapons, like the guns also are kind of not worth using unless you use the charge shot. Those are 2 mechanics I'm not really enjoying at the moment. But like I said, there's probably a mechanic to charge. Let's see, torch fuel. Oh man, there's probably a mechanic to beef up your character a bit. Hopefully, like later on. So, the game even tells you, it's like, you know, when you die, they're like, don't get discouraged. You know, keep trying, keep going. Of course, that could just be the rhetoric of the communists. There's the speed up for the charge up shot. Oh yeah, it's part of that upgrade process. But yeah, if it's gonna play like Resident Evil, I remember the upgrade path in Resident Evil was also very, very slow. I mean, you have to spend basically the entire game just to make it where basic weapons feel worthwhile to use. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is the charge shot. I've never been a big fan of charge shot as a weapon type, I guess you could say. I've kind of eschewed that in many other games in favor of better options. Okay, so I gotta reload. Alright, this is my last shotgun round. Yeah, I don't want to sound whiny, but you know. I already read that. Them bits. Yeah, we need the lockpick. So if there are things that I can't open right now, but later if I get like some bolt cutters or something, that means we're gonna have to backtrack quite a lot in the game to get stuff that we missed. Like if you're running out of ammo or other goodies, might be that we have to backtrack to start collecting stuff again. Okay, so let's do inventory. Okay, handgun ammo. I'm gonna have to make some of that torch fuel if I can. Yes, there's a lot of backtracking. Yeah, without having those bolt cutters, we'd have to backtrack a lot. And I can only assume, because video game's gonna video game, when you backtrack, all of the enemies respawn, or they just, you know, have a new set of enemies that you have to fight all over again. And depending on how that's done, I actually don't mind that if it's done well. But generally speaking, when I go through an area and I kill all the enemies, I want them to stay dead. I'm playing on PC. I'm playing on PC at the moment. So here we go. Wait for it. Headshot. That was 3 headshots. Okay, there we go. 3 headshots and it took 3 headshots and a body shot to kill the spiky guy. So yeah, my weapons, they feel weak, and I can't get into this because I don't have one of those flame exploders. Yeah, torch fuel. I need 2 more. Or no, I guess I only need one more doot scrap metal, and I can make a flame explosion. Just tuning in, but does it say why your helmet is so strange? Not yet. Yeah, it's kind of a peculiar looking helmet, right? But, yeah, not yet. Not yet. Frame rate, on PC, I'm playing on like a 7-year-old gaming PC, with, I think, hold on, let's see what my graphics settings are set to. Display. Yeah, I do have ray tracing turned off. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of the like visual goodies stuff I actually have turned off to try to get a higher frame rate. Maybe turn motion blur off. That might, yeah, turn motion blur off, chromatic aberration. Yeah, so I'm playing on high and I'm getting sub 60 FPS. So yeah. But yeah, maybe if I turn off these, hopefully I might get a little extra frame rate out of it. Okay, keep 30, keep 60. Yeah, so I could try. I mean, it hasn't been that bad. If it gets worse, I'll try to turn dynamic resolution on. What that does is basically it'll lower the quality of the visual, I guess what is it, the visual resolution to keep your frame rate up, even though it might make the game look worse. So motion blur needs to be disabled in every game. Oh yeah, it's certainly an option. Unless you want to bug out your eyeballs. Looks kind of slow on stream, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, because my system is a little older. I am in the process of getting a new, much beefier system. Cap, I'm dead soon from overeating. Please make sure my wife gets my first badge. I will see if that's something we can have matriculate over to your next of kin. So yeah, but this is a brand new game. I think it just came out yesterday. So yeah, I think this might be it. This might be the game that finally lets me know it's like, yep, it's time for a PC upgrade. Sure. Let's do the settings. Dynamic resolution. Let's turn this up to keep 60. I want to try to make sure everything stays at 60. All right. So there is that. Okay, so right now, with motion blur turned off, chromatic aberration turned off, I'm getting, and dynamic resolution on, I am getting very, like, 55 to 60 almost. Like, you see the little green number? So yeah, so now, boy, I could see the difference with motion blur turned off now, too. So, yeah, just moving around where everything's a little less schmeary. But the problem is, it's like, I can see the strobing effect. Like, when you're not consistently getting 60 FPS or higher, the strobing effect gets very noticeable. I mean, here it's not that bad. The sharpness is definitely increased, but, yeah, I can still see a little bit of strobing. Just so you're aware, Burke was having problems running this as well. Game seems not totally optimized yet. Oh, okay, I got you, Gingy. Alright, but I am actually getting a higher frame rate now, but with the, that dynamic resolution business, it could make things look worse, but run smoother, if that makes sense. Yeah, taking motion blur off was a noticeable change, though. I don't know. So for those who are watching the stream, what do you think? Looking better? Looking worse? Okay, so that guy like powered up or whatever it is. see how useless the guns are when you don't charge the shots? Yeah, it's like a make your weapons crappy intentionally game design. Ooh, I got a 2. Hey, defeat 2 enemies with a single sword projectile. Yeah, so yeah, the gun is basically not worth using if you're not powering it up every time. It's okay. It's like I said, it's not my favorite mechanic, but I'll deal with it. I'll learn to live with it, same as always. What's this? Don't mind motion blur though. Low frame rate is my kryptonite, right? That's kind of how I feel about it too. Okay. All right. Well, chat. I actually do have to switch over. We're gonna be checking out another game as part of a promoted segment. I don't know if I can save anywhere around here. Let me see if I can search the building. Okay, because yeah, I don't want to lose my progress just then. But I do actually have to switch over to another title. Yeah, it's kind of like it looks like Dead Space, but plays like Resident Evil is probably the best way to put this. So yeah, I guess that's the whole thing though, is I just need to put a lot more points into the stuff that makes the game annoying, so it makes it less annoying over time. But yeah. Alright, well, like I said, we'll probably continue with this tomorrow. That was a first look at Cronos, but now we are going to be switching over to a different game. Let's see. And this game is called Demon Ex Machina Titanic Scion. So this is apparently the sequel to the original Demon Ex Machina that came out a number of years ago. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, or 6 years ago. I'm trying to remember from the brief, but yeah, so we are going to switch categories to that right about Shmia. I appreciate people tuning in. So that was my first look at Cronos, and like I said, I'll be continuing with that probably tomorrow. Alright, so let's see. Ex Machina, Titanic Scion. Let's go ahead and jump into that right Shmia. So yeah, be sure to type in !Titanic if you'd like to learn more. Let's see. Neat. Yep, so this is it. All right, let's go ahead and switch this over Shmia to the Shmia. All right, so yeah, a lot of new games. This came out just today. This actually did just come out today, and hopefully it will be enjoyable. This is more of a, I guess you could say, a Japanese mech style game, if you will. It's another Souls game. Is it, Gingy? I haven't seen this game before, or I mean, haven't seen any gameplay of this before. I've seen the trailers and stuff, but yeah, like I said, feel free to type in !Titanic if you'd like to learn more. Okay, so let's fire that up right meow. Oh, let me do this. I'm gonna switch over. I have to end my broadcast on the YouTube side. I forgot to do this the other day when we were doing what was it, Darkest Dungeon yesterday. So I'm gonna stop the YouTube segment,